No, you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday.
Yes.
You ain't got no job.
Yes.
And you ain't got shit to do.
And we're back. Another episode of Hot Takes and Half Truth. It's your boy Ivy Joe. And we are Hot Takes and Half Truth. This week's on the road. Down in the bayou. SU homecoming. Where I got a few of my homeboys coming throughout the evening. Starting initially with my LB, my ace. My man, Kellen.
You know me.
I got my man also coming in from ATL, former Next Era. Next Era, my man, Emmanuel.
He's live in the building.
Feel free to reach out to me, as always, on HT Squared Pod on IG and Twitter. You can reach out directly to me at I am Ivy Joe on IG and Twitter. And as I always say, if you truly new school and old school, feel free to drop us an email at htsquaredpod@gmail.com.
People still email?
Yes.
Hey man, you trying to be funny over here, man.
I'm serious. Emails for me is just like work stuff.
Well, I mean, email could be text. Boy, it could be text or not, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Yeah, I can tell. But shit, man, go ahead, give out how people can get in touch with you, man. You know what I'm saying? See if they wanna reach out to you.
Oh man, I'm IGKD_ESQ, Kellen Durand on Facebook. You know,
Gotcha.
I'm just a regular guy.
You just are? All right, well, shit. So, how's the day going, man? How's homecoming treating you? I mean, it's early on.
It's nostalgic. It's nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
It puts me in a good place because I just remember all the good times. Like, Southern was a lot of good times, bad times, a lot of letdowns, a lot of joys, but it just takes me to a place that I really enjoy being at this place. This is a place of pure happiness.
Yeah.
And like that connection's been like my whole life. My dad played in the jukebox.
Gotcha. Yeah, my pops played on the football team. So, yeah, it's crazy. But we live for the frat lot on Southern University campus.
Widest Benz.
Yeah, on the block on one of those widest Benz. Got another.
Some people don't know too much about. What's good, man?
I mean, everyone's good, man.
Oh,
I mean,
man,
you more than welcome to pull up a seat, man. We just talking. We just got live. We just started up.
We just having a conversation.
Okay, man.
Any VLP, huh?
Yeah, man. A little beautiful.
Growing up and everything else, so beautiful.
Hey, man.
By the way, the drink of the week is beautiful. That is a combination of Hennessy and Grand Marnier. Just a FYI.
Cause after
Hell yeah. Big brother, you gonna come on talk with your brothers, man?
Yeah.
I mean, you just talk whatever you want to talk about, baby. I'm just happy to be home.
Yeah. Hey, I got it. I'm putting out fires. So let me go.
Yeah, feel free, man. Feel free. Hey, I plan for this to be a few hours. January. Yeah, it started about January. Hot Takes and Half Truths.
Okay.
Yeah. You can find me on SoundCloud and YouTube.
that's just an epic name. Hot Takes and Half Truths.
I know. As soon as you said that, all I could do was blink like,
Yeah, man, for all my hot takers and half truthers out there, baby.
So, do you believe in a false reality?
I mean, it could be whatever you want it to be, baby. I'm not here to dim your light, baby. Do what you want to do.
That's on one of my lawyer colleagues he's taught me. He said, that's not lying, it's believing in incorrect truths.
Everybody's entitled to what they believe in.
Hey man, you're gonna have to get on the mic if you're gonna talk, man. You're gonna have to get on the mic if you're gonna talk. Yeah, you over here, you ain't even talking to a mic. You ain't even talking to a mic, baby. But shit, I throw it over to Manny. What's your thoughts thus far, man? I mean, I know just you came out because you wanted to see what it was about.
Boy, really pulled up a chase, like if you insist.
I feel the love, man. It's nice out here. Seems like everybody, is fan. Good food, good vibes. We got a little Don Julio and Yeho. Hey, salute. But yeah, appreciate you bringing me through, Ivan.
Good deal. Well, I'm happy to have you, man. We talked about it for a while. You know what I'm saying? I wanted you to get a chance. I wanted people to get a chance to see. Because, Southern is one of those places where it's underappreciated.
Yeah.
Like, especially homecoming. We don't get the love like the Morehouses or, the Hamptons or Howards or whatnot.
Why you feel that is?
Probably because we're in the South, man. We're not one of those, like, urban elites. We're more of a...
He cut himself off. He's about to say bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? We're more of a, like the working man.
We everyday people, man.
We're a working man. Huh?
Yeah, I would honestly think it would be for the simple fact of the Bayou Classic. Now, granted, the Bayou Classic has gone down in participation over the years, but for the longest, it was a staple in the black community.
So we're not talking about the Bayou Classic. I'm talking about homecoming. Like they
Yeah,
appreciate,
no, but by it
they
being-
appreciate the Bayou
but by-
Classic.
But by it being a staple in the black community, I would think that would bring more notoriety to Southern's homecoming.
No, I feel like homecoming, at least in my opinion. I could be wrong. Again, that could be my half truth right now, my hot take. But I feel like people appreciate more like the Hamptons, the Howards, the Fisk. You know what I'm saying? Like these type of institutions before they get to us, and I feel like those were more
That's upper
elite.
South. That's upper South.
Yeah,
Because
that
think
too.
about it. Does FAMU get the same notoriety we get?
I actually think they do.
Now I'm saying Deep South. Deep South versus upper
Actually, I think
South,
they get
East
better
Coast.
because they actually won that little award back in 2000 where they were like the best school, best. I forget the name of it, but they won an award that was the first for any HBCU to get, and they got like a plaque or a little statue on their campus. You know what I'm saying? And they were like on I forget the name of the magazine, but they were on the cover of it. For
So
being
this
the first.
was actually something pretty cool. Not like when Baton Rouge in school, LSU was ranked the #1 part of school.
Yeah. You good. But LSU, back in the day, they were like a part
Yeah,
of school.
Sports Illustrated ranked them the #1 part. I think that was like 03.
For a few different times. But, they don't really come and, survey us either, though. They don't come to us. But, back to what we were talking about, though, as far as like the Bayou Classic, that I think that's an entity of its own. I almost feel like because it's like in New Orleans and it's never on one of our campus, it kind of loses that sort of like bring everyone to the campus.
But you don't see it as
And get that.
interrelated because for a lot of people, their first national exposure to Southern University will be the Bayou Classic because for a while it was on a major network. It was on NBC. So across the world,
True.
you would actually see, black colleges, black universities. So when it comes time for homecoming, I would think that would draw in a crowd because you don't really know that Southern University is not in New Orleans, and you don't know that the Bayou Classic takes place in New Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
You just know Southern University plays Grambling. So when you see that, I would think that it would attract the crowd of, I want to go to Southern for a homecoming, or I want to go to Grambling for a homecoming, just to see what the hype is about. Because if you look at it on TV, me being a transplant from here, being from California, that's what made me look like, okay, it's actually gonna be a fun place. I think it's gonna be a fun time. I got up here and it lived up to the hype.
Well,
I would have never heard of Southern if
maybe-
it wasn't for
and
my
maybe
classic.
that's my pseudo Baton Rouge bias.
So they're coming right there.
You know what I'm saying?
I was just about to ask, what is the response when you see that, when you learn that Southern's not in New Orleans? Because Baton Rouge and New Orleans is two different worlds.
Well, technically we do got a Suno, but
Yeah, but that's not Southern.
But that's what I'm saying. I never
Like
even
I
knew the
tell
Bayou
people,
Classic was in
like-
New Orleans until I got out here. I just knew Bayou Classic, Southern plays Grambling. That's all I knew. And then when I get out here, then I learned about the difference in that it's in New Orleans and see the difference of Baton Rouge and New
They say, well,
Orleans.
which Southern you went to? The one with the football team. The real Southern.
The D1 school.
All right, well, I mean, I just think from my perspective, whenever I hear homecomings and people want to go to certain homecomings, it was always like the East Coast,
I agree.
Atlanta, and they never bring up, not even fam or Southern.
But do you also think it could be because of the alumnus that promoted and everything else? Because like the Atlanta schools, they have their alumni promoted, Hamptons and everything else.
That's another thing.
And we don't really have nobody, like all we really can say that we have as a celebrity that will promote everything else will be David Banner.
Yeah.
Versus you got,
When we was in undergrad, I went to Diddy party at Howard.
when you got Howard, you got Diddy.
And lucked up behind it. Was in Philly doing some Kappa stuff, and we snuck down to DC.
So we're gonna have promoters out here, Kevin Gates, Bootsy.
I mean, you know, people know about them people, man.
Don't sleep on Gates,
Man, whatever.
Gates don't get tired. Man.
As an educator.
Atlanta from Georgia Tech. I gotta say, like, it's nice to be on a historically black campus. You know, see what the vibe is like. I missed out on this undergrad. You know what I mean? So
Where'd you go?
I went to GT in Atlanta. So it's a white school through and through.
Yeah.
You know, we had our communities and stuff, but this is nice, man. You know what I'm saying? I can see why it's nostalgic when you come back for the homecoming.
It's familiar places. Like, crazy part is having myself in a text group with like a bunch of our line brothers, and as I'm passing exits, I'm like, man, crazy memories here, memories here. It's just nostalgic. It just makes me feel good. Bring me to a happy place. Like I think that's what homecoming should be, like coming home.
Like, I know you saw that video posted online this week.
What video?
Me Taylor.
Oh yeah.
And it looked like that.
She had
Us just
been
chilling.
an
Yeah.
ignorant fool.
I'm standing right there next to you.
My wife called.
Oh, that's so cute. It's adorable.
But I don't know, man. I just make, some people would say that the elite in our society value those schools more, though. Value the Morehouses and Spelman, the Hamptons and the Howards.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They value those schools more than the other HBCUs, like a FAM or Southern or a Jackson State.
The public HBCU versus the private HBCU.
Yeah, like even like Xavier.
Right there. There's really a divide in that.
Even like Xavier gets love.
So we can speculate all
Xavier
day.
have a football team.
What solutions can we come up with? Like, how do you think that we can incorporate some of the things that they do to bring it to us and actually be solution oriented?
Well, I mean, at the same time, we have a different mantra. We have a different statement what we're trying to accomplish than those institutions. Which, like I said, we're the common man institution. You know what I'm saying?
Back to the whole Du Bois and Booker T debate.
Like what we were.
Both of them wanted the same goal, but different.
Our mission statement is different.
Trying to take anybody, not. We don't really intentionally want the. Yes, we want the upper people, but like get a little man a chance too and see what happens.
Like how you went with that little man.
TLD, man. Anybody under 5'7", man, you my guy.
All right. So what you been up to though, man? By the way, introduce yourself, man.
Okay.
You just got on here and started talking.
I'm sorry. DJ Hunter, native of Oakland, California, now residing out here in Baton Rouge. You already know. Owner of Prince Photography and Dangerously Delicate. Specializing in.
Good deal. Hey, tell them how to get in touch with you then, man.
You can find us on our website, www.princephotographyllc.com. We have our social media sites. We have our wedding Instagram, which is Prince Photog LLC. We have our boudoir Instagram, which is Dangerously Delicate. And of course, you can find us through the Association of International Boudoir Photographers, where we also put on classes and teach about lighting skills.
Tell them about that.
I try to be a little bit humble about it, but
Already. I be seeing. I definitely see your work when you put Izzy on. When Izzy be using your services, I definitely see it.
He
Man.
definitely does. I can't fault him. Yeah.
Yeah, Izzy be using. I be like, that's definitely DJ. That's DJ.
He
there.
definitely takes advantage of it, but I don't mind. Like, if I can help him push his dreams
I
out and
thought
things
Izzy
that he
was
wants to do, I'm good
self-made,
with it.
man.
Yeah.
I thought it was self-made.
Some of it is,
For the
but
most part, it is. Yeah.
it is. But you
Take
can,
this
but you
picture
can
But you can tell when it's a different quality.
Yeah, you can
tell
tell
it has that
when the
professional touch.
quality is a little different, and it actually looks different. Like it looks like
I
a
gotta
professional
pay
did
attention
it.
to that. I really do.
Like matter of fact, when he's in suits, more than likely, like of lately, the suits pictures that he's been putting up
Yeah.
have been in yours,
Yeah.
the one that you shot for.
And so he definitely has his own unique style with it, and he has an idea for what he's doing. It's just small little tweaks. For the most part, when you have a personality like that, you let him be himself.
Already. And that fool's supposed to be coming through. We'll see. Them niggas just get loud, bro.
Yeah.
Them fools be loud. So what you got going tonight, man?
Right now, I don't know. Probably just floating everywhere.
Right, I feel like
I have no plans.
It's
man.
homecoming, whatever. It's just whatever.
I don't
Now
have
I got
no
another
plans,
year
man.
that I can't utilize homecoming where I want to. Why? Got another wedding.
Hey man, make your coin.
Are you
man.
working
Make
tomorrow?
your money,
Yeah.
man.
Okay, well, get
Like,
that money.
I'm glad this year, I the schedule early because typically, like we book, like especially for weddings, we book up 18 months to a year in advance. So when I set the dates and everything for last year, I just knew I was clear for November. I just like homecoming is normally in September, around October. It's like I can book any November date I want. Drop that schedule in last September. I was like, all right, that's what's up.
You said they dropped their schedule already for next year.
Yeah.
So plan accordingly.
No, I know. But next year is gonna be live. Homecoming is Halloween.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. That's gonna be lit. Bro, what's up, B? What's up, man? Good, man.
What's the word, big
Like
guy?
you got only one cigar, you being selfish again.
Love you too, man.
What's up, baby?
What's going on?
What's up, baby?
Man, grow, man.
Where my tequila
Hey,
at?
how you been, baby?
Man, good. What's that?
Where my tequila at?
I brought some to your house last time, didn't
You
you?
brought some to my house
It's
live.
a question.
No,
No? Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely positive.
I brought a fifth for your birthday.
You will.
Yes, I did. That was a requirement.
When was my birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brothers hating brothers right now.
Hazen,
So it sounds like you a tequila guy.
Motivating.
I am.
Hey,
Motivating each other
what's
then, huh?
your go-to?
yeah, let's go with motivating.
Motivate?
I don't know about hazing.
I like that.
Nobody
My
hates a guy?
go-to. I got a top three.
Yeah.
I love Milagro.
Okay.
I love Herradura. And then it's a toss-up between Avion and De Leon.
Okay.
You ever had Herradura before?
But yeah, this guy a real drinker. Like,
Hey,
he
yeah.
What's that shit? What's that shit that Reach? What's that shit
Yeah,
Reach
that's
is
the
like?
water. house.
Boy, Reed
That's,
just put
that's
me
not
onto
my
this
vice of
Casa
choice. And
Azul.
he
Okay, Casa
insists on
Azul.
like
Yeah,
this.
I love it.
That's a smooth
Yeah,
tequila
that
right
nigga
there.
I have to
love
accept
that
I'm
shit.
terrified of your boy, man.
Why?
I'm
I keep
I'm
telling
not
you
a
this.
drinker.
It
dog.
don't matter. Pull up, pass
me
out.
passed
We
out,
got an
be
extra
out,
room.
man.
Cause your nephew came through the other day, passed out. Brock. Especially since he stayed around the corner from me.
You know, Brock, that's my guy, man. That's why I stays there
one
for
right here?
homecoming.
Baby.
Yeah, I leave those
Yeah.
tequilas alone. Let them boys
Yeah, I don't know.
have
I
it.
hate tequila.
Like normally, I hate Patron. And Grand Patron, you don't pay a penny for the penny for it. It's up there. It's good.
I don't know why I was sitting there in Lilo when he was an undergrad. I was like, Ace, you drink the white, man, get on the brown.
Yep.
And it wasn't until law school that I finally just said, let me get on the brown. I love the brown, bro. The brown takes me to a good place. The white made me want to fight, made me throw up, all kind of made me make bad decisions.
Yeah.
The white is irresponsible liquor.
But one of the main reasons why I like tequila so much was a slept-on fact is it's a fat burner.
Yep.
Well, tequila make me puke.
It don't.
So it's
I
the
hate it.
only
Don't
it's the
spike your blood
only
pressure.
it's the only alcohol that'll burn calories while you drink it. So if I'm gonna be doing something bad, I might as well lose weight with it
Get a
too.
little benefit. I mean, I like to have a chill. You know, most people want to shoot it. Get you real quick. Just lean back.
Live slow.
Put some
Appreciate
ice
the
in glass,
agave.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that,
Yeah.
agave. Look at these niggas. Bougie niggas.
This stuff above my language barrier.
I don't
know
fuck
what
with the
that
tequila.
means. Agave.
I don't fuck with
man,
Come to
tequila
the crib.
at
Go
all.
to the top shelf. Get what you want if you can reach it.
Man, look, I'm team little dudes, bro. Come on, now you ain't got no step stool.
Definitely
Not gonna
do.
make it vertically challenged.
We'll make it easy
accessible.
for you. Just show up. I got you.
Like I said, I'm by Brock, so you around the corner.
Oh yeah, Brock coming over tonight. As long as you don't do what my other line brother did.
Oh man.
Jerome ain't ever told you about Mark. So let's go ahead and tell this story. So it was Mark's birthday. Everybody knows I just have one particular rule about my alcohol when you come to my house.
Okay.
There's one bottle you don't touch. My Louis the 13. As long as you don't touch my Louis, we good. I'll let you get whatever you want. Somehow or another, Jerome hyped him up to just do what he wanted to do. This dude grabbed the Louis and just took it to the head.
To the face.
I was hot. My wife had to step and be like, calm down, baby. Calm No! But that's LBs for you.
Yeah.
Pretty sure all y'all got an LB story where you just like, what?
Niggas will nuke you, man.
Yes. And they act like he didn't know it was a problem. I thought everything was good. Get out my house.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You my line brother. You my brother.
Yeah, whatever. That
We
brother stuff go out
brothers,
the way
man.
when you taking a $3,600 bottle to the head.
Yo, so Casa Azul got this like silver bottle. The joint cost $6,800. I'm just like, I gotta try it.
Yeah.
But I ain't trying to, spend that money, man. $6,800.
Damn, 16 for the bottle.
I'm saying,
I
right?
wonder what a shot would be. $40 shot.
Hell, Hennessy got one that's $10,000. I want to get that Hennessy Reshore though. It's about $35. That's more in my price range. I could live with that one, and that's gonna be right on that shelf with don't touch that bottle either.
See, that's big money talk right there. Someone's talking big money over there.
I'm a public school teacher. I don't know what those things are.
What's up, baby? What up, my man?
You a big guy?
Let me see this because I ain't look at this, because we had the pleasure, myself and Ivy, had the pleasure of being called Baby 99.
You guys were around, y'all were in the mix.
But I'm
y'all
saying,
knew.
that when they told us that we reminded a lot of people of y'all, we took that as a compliment.
Well, there was a lot of 99 on the team,
Yeah.
the president, and sub team.
That's true.
Not official like Beans.
Like, we was 99.
Beans wasn't officially on the team, but he was on the team.
Torstein.
We'll be in a minute. Yeah, we got a lot coming too. I think we got about 20 folks showing.
By the way, this is Reg, Spring 99. Tell dog, just in case we on here and you hear a voice back there. I would tell him to get on the mic if you're gonna talk around here.
Reg only has a bad distinction of having a pre-picked lineman, no matter what.
That was a pleasure of our late brother Ellis Collins today.
Yes, indeed.
He gave me that name.
I wore the pink
So you know what?
for
I
Ellis
resisted
today.
it, but now I'm no longer resisting it. I'm embracing it now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. That will change your mind because I used to think
I
about
will
that.
forever
Between
be a scroller.
You and little buddy, I'm like, that's a bad line, man.
Yo, Ellis came up with a brilliant idea and was like, I got it. LASSOTC. And I'm online, what I'm gonna say? No, I don't like that name. I was like, yeah, I guess it is good. Yeah. So, you know what? It caught, but now, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna embrace it now. My nigga Ellis, my boy Ellis did it, so I'm gonna embrace it.
Yeah.
At least you got a story behind yours. People be like, oh, with me, they're like, what's your line? I'm like, class clown, like, yeah, that's you.
Right. I gotta explain everything with me every time, right? And the LAS, I gotta explain
I wish
all
I
that
could
every time.
explain. They be like, yeah, that's you.
I would be cool if you just took the scroller part out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to ever be a scroller again. You know what I'm saying? Ever. So that part of it. But I was the last one of the six. It's all good.
Already. What you got going tonight, man? You going to Varsity tonight?
Going to E-Ray-B, and then we're going to what's Baton Rouge alumni thing?
I don't know anything going on.
Miners, Ralph.
You tell me, man. What's going on? I don't know anything.
So, E-Ray is having something.
Okay.
And then Minor and the Baton Rouge alumni is having something like at a bowling alley / something.
Okay.
And then Ryan or something. It's a few. another line doing something too. What's the 14 boys? Not the 14 boys.
Oh, Swear?
Not even 14. Who else is doing? Somebody else is doing something. They doing like a little. Maybe it's 09 boys are doing something. I think they got something going on too.
I know Swear doing something.
So I wouldn't mind. Mine on Swear.
Miner's doing something,
So
but they
Miner
doing.
doing
But he said it's combined with Baton Rouge alumni and AKAs and
I
all
know
that.
Ravy got his party tonight.
And
Where is
Ravy's
his
got
party?
his.
Where is his party?
It's something lost. So
Right.
And then like the party Miner talk about with BRA, that's like Noob alumni, AKA
Correct.
alumni.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's like a
Yeah.
AKAs and everything else.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. So I'm gonna check out. I'm just gonna roll through all of them.
whatever. It's all-
We float.
It's homecoming, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sicilian
float.
lost.
You know, 99 tomorrow.
Ravy's at Cecilia lost.
So we got that whole.
Y'all at
No idea.
the hangout.
airport, huh?
Right,
Downtown.
yeah.
Yeah, I missed the RSVP, man.
Well, I mean, you know, you can still get up in there, make it happen. So it's never too late.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever, man. You know.
So you can still get up in there. So yeah, it's gonna be Alphas, Q's, all of us, all 99. I think it's gonna go down
And the time go back this weekend, huh?
Yep, on Sunday.
on Sunday.
So that
But you
means
know,
at-
this is staying
at
open to like
2
4.
a.m.
You get an extra
No,
hour at the party.
it's like 2 or 4. This is staying open late, like 4.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
up.
because at 2
And then
it
you
goes
hit it.
back to 1.
Yeah, but what they did is still gonna be 4 though. So this is 4 a.m. period. So it's going all night.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've seen it go this late. So it's some historic shit, man. I'm
But
excited.
still, after 3:30, you're gonna have like vampires in there. That's dangerous people.
I mean, hey, when they say come out at night, freaks come out at night. I'm trying to find them.
Gotcha. All right, well, I mean. Well, as you heard, I'm just floating. I don't know where anything's going on. I don't know shit.
But if
I'm just gonna end up somewhere.
float with you.
We're gonna be somewhere. And we're gonna spend some money.
Up.
Next up. So what do we think about these Saints?
Trash. They trash.
Hey,
Trash. December 8th,
y'all
they with
barely
Destiny.
beat the Cardinals.
Dude, we
man.
play down to our competition.
All right, come down to
But
that
when it
door.
come down and everything
Come
else,
down to that door.
December 8th. No, don't worry
I'm
about
pretty
You come to
sure
the
I'll
crib.
be in the building.
I'm gonna put on food.
I'm pretty sure I'll be in the
Drinks
building
flowing,
that
everything
week.
I
else
will
gonna
come
have
to be off for that.
I know they told everybody. Hey,
I'm
y'all don't want
play
them
this for my
problems.
wife. I'm coming to be off.
Y'all don't want them problems. December
bro.
8th, y'all got a date with Destiny.
I'm coming to be
It's
off.
been a
bro.
long time. Y'all record against us sucks.
But you know that includes during the 80s and the 70s
Doesn't matter.
when we
Y'all
weren't
still
good.
suck
Y'all
against
had
us.
awesome
We
teams.
can just go from 2005
They
to
talking
now.
this shit. Unfortunately, my line brother that's walking up, he can't talk shit at all.
Hold on.
He can't say shit
I
at
can talk
all.
shit I can talk shit all.
Oh yeah,
No.
28-3.
28-3.
28-3, huh?
28-3, baby.
Oh, you a Falcons fan?
Hold on.
We heard
That's
this
kind of
shit.
bad.
I gotta come out my jacket.
That's kind of bad.
Hey. Okay.
I've been low hanging fruit for a while as a Niner fan, but to be a Falcons fan, that's gotta
Bro,
hurt.
y'all were 2 in the big dance, bro.
Like y'all ain't got no quarterback
Look,
no more.
we-
Y'all
we-
signed Julio and y'all got a quarterback that can't get him the ball.
Matty
you
Shitwater,
know,
he
look,
been
with Calvin Ridley.
Shitwater. We
Look,
knew
you
that.
know, Matt Ryan,
Matty
he
Shitwater.
is a serviceable quarterback, but
The ice is melted.
he's not Matty Ice anymore. He's just Matt Ryan. You know, he's not gonna be a real. He hasn't earned that nickname anymore. But the problem is, we understand that Matt Ryan can propel the team, but he's not gonna bring his other supporting cast up. And that's the problem. We don't have any more supporting cast. The defense has just fell apart. We have the head coach. He's done got rid of.
I got that guy though.
He's got rid of
the linebacker from LSU, like that.
He
boy
got
nice.
Debo. Debo,
Yeah.
he's nice, but
Deion.
yeah, Deion Jones, he's nice, but he's
Go
just not
Tigers.
doing it by himself. And the problem is,
You gotta say it like Orgeron.
Go Tigers. We got Vic Beasley. We can't even we can't get rid of a 6th-round pick for him. We always gotta pay people to take Vic Beasley, and that's the problem right there. And everybody want to put it on Matt Ryan. And to be honest, hey, if we can get Cam in there, if we can get any other quarterback in there, we'll take him. Hell,
You talking about homecoming.
But I mean, bruh, as a Saints fan,
Hey, I take Cam all
as
day.
much as
I'll take him,
as
man.
much as
I'll
I
take him.
dislike Atlanta,
Yeah.
I can't lie, bruh. Hey, with Roddy on one side and Julio on the other, like that's dangerous. That's scary. So the problem is like, why is that not translating into wins and Super Bowls
Bro,
and
you
stuff?
need more than just.
Bro, we had Marcus Colston, dog. Like,
you need more than
it's just impossible.
The team that's built from the outside in.
Think about it like this. Think about it like this. The fucking Cleveland Browns should be awesome if that was the case.
But it's Baker Mayfield.
I ain't sold on. I ain't say I'm sold on him either. I ain't sold on him either. We seen that story before in Manziel. We know what's about to happen with him.
Exactly. It's like for some strange reason. Anytime.
That's the thing.
The Cleveland Browns pick a quarterback, it's just like the Denver Broncos. You know it's going to fail. No
But
matter
you gotta,
who they go with.
talking about San Francisco, you got to look at them. You got Shanahan. You got Tico out there.
Yeah.
Two Atlanta products where they just building and building. And right now, we just
Y'all bad.
And then they took a serviceable
we have to take
quarterback,
it.
Jimmy.
Oh yeah, porn star Jimmy. I love
Now
him.
all of a sudden, everybody's stroking.
Prove that it's Matt Ryan fault.
It is. It's on Matt. And you got to look at last week. We had Matt Sharp, and Julio had his best game all year.
On
the backup quarterback.
Remember
Yes.
the
What are you
days.
saying?
Yes. Callie Polk, I'm a lifetime Saints fan. I remember them days, bro. We all had Mike Vick. We did not want to see y'all.
That's because y'all team is sad and still sad.
I can't wait. I can't wait for them motherfuckers to come down New Orleans and get this fucking ass whooping.
All these Saints fans, the same question I got at, where was y'all when Aaron Brooks was y'all quarterback?
I was there.
I was here. I was there. None of that.
Yes. I was right here.
Now all of a sudden, everybody, y'all had this and who had this, and everybody all over social media.
Hey, I've been there.
None of y'all.
Hey, bro.
You know what my first Saints jersey was? George fucking Rogers. I bet you didn't know who that was.
Let me just tell you,
because y'all was trash.
I've been a Saints fan since I dropped out the womb, baby.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You have a legacy as long as you want. But don't let them Falcons pull at least one out here. I ain't gonna say we're gonna get
They won't pull one.
Yeah.
We gonna pull one.
You won with one game.
I'm telling you what it is.
I mean, we win 1 out of 2. We split, so
I'm gonna be real, man.
Again, here's the thing. In the Super Bowl, our winning percentage is 1,000. Y'all is 0, and y'all went up 25 in the third fucking quarter, bro.
I never forget that day, man. I was at the crib.
I turned it off.
Bro, I knew
I was at the crib. I turned it up. I was
They
like,
about to win,
man, this
man.
motherfucking College Park is
They about to
not gonna let me live this shit down.
I don't understand how
Turned it off. Pittsburgh, you was running the ball to win the game.
I think it was that year.
because they didn't run the ball.
Shanahan got pretty. He said, all right, I'm gonna make a name for myself. I'm gonna get this head coach position, head coaching position. I'm gonna give me another $2 million. And I'm gonna give me.
And that's cool.
Matty Ice, no Matty.
Man,
Matty Piss water.
I think it was that year I was talking mad shit to her. Like, man, you can't talk shit to me till you win a championship.
Right.
And you got like,
I'm telling you, the night of the game, I see y'all.
And it's happened twice.
We coming.
Like Denver beat the hell out of
Like, I
y'all.
don't know
Like,
what's worse.
It happened
That
twice to
or
y'all.
the way we lost the NFC Championship to the Giants. Because that was like,
oh, you talking about the year y'all beat us?
no, well, yeah, we always beat
13?
y'all. Yeah, that was that year. But, like, I put a hole in the wall that day.
That was the Vernon Davis.
I know you don't
Yeah, that was
smoke
Vernon
weed,
Davis.
Vernon
But I'm talking about
Davis.
the NFC, like that Giants
but I'm gonna
game.
get you
Going
hot.
out west in the playoffs.
Dog,
hurt us.
that was our Super Bowl year. We were supposed to have him. We got a dumbass dude who want to sit like the ball hits you on your leg. First off, I don't know why you fought the fair card and then decide you don't want to catch it. But cool, you decide you're not gonna catch it. The ball hits you. You turn around. You look back at the ball. I don't think nobody saw that. And then just give it up. And then you do the exact same thing in overtime. That was our year. I was hurt.
You know, I give it to y'all. And
But to lose 28-3 is even
what's
worse.
gonna kill me though, off of y'all Saints, is this quarterback controversy. I don't care what you say. Drew Brees is headed on the way out.
We know
y'all gonna
that.
have to make that decision.
So
going
we
on
need
record.
to keep Teddy. We can win
Y'all
with
need to,
Teddy.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Y'all need
He's
to
gonna-
keep
he's
Teddy.
gonna-
Y'all need to put Teddy
He's gonna get
in
out.
now.
He's gonna get away.
Y'all need to put him in now and stop playing with you.
I'm
See,
going
now-
on record.
see-
There will be no quarterback controversy on December 8th. The tackling racist is going to take him out. The tackling racist is going to. You don't
You
know
talking about Bosa?
Big Bosa. The tackling racist.
Yes. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't. Yes.
Oh, everybody knew about that controversy.
That's what I tell you.
Yeah,
I'm not a
about
football fan, I'm a
Beyonce. Like,
Saints fan.
I can't respect anything he got to say. He said Beyonce is a bad performer. I was like, I can't perform.
Oh no, she's a great performer. That's
He
all
said
that
she
makes
was
her
trash.
She said
She was trash.
That man went on the
I'm saying,
N-word tirade.
Nick Bosa's second helmet is a MAGA hat. You know, you better believe it.
Hey, he's one of the few times I say shut up and ball. Tackling racists, do your thing.
I see what you did there. I like that. Shut up and ball.
Shut up and ball.
That's funny. I
You're like, man, how can you support Nick Bosa? Man, he's making my team better. Shut up and ball. I'm gonna call him what it is. I'm not gonna get a jersey. But as long as he's making my team good, I ain't got no problem. When he starts sucking, get the racists out of here.
He's a bad man.
December 8th though.
Date with Destiny. Originally, I was gonna go to the game, but I hate y'all so much. I can't support putting money into your franchise. So we just gonna do something at the
I
crib.
will drive up to BR.
That's cool.
Man. Come on.
What you
now.
want? You want oxtails? You want ribs? You
I
want
don't
what?
like oxtail. We can do ribs.
Alright, put ribs on.
I'm trying to make the wife go, but she gonna be like, we gonna miss church.
I'm about to say, y'all gonna miss church. It ain't gonna happen.
I'm doing it.
I'm
on record.
Hey, Upper Lip, come on to Atlanta, man. Hey, the Mercedes Benz, you know, let me tell you,
Hey,
the
you
real,
know,
the
hey,
real,
you know that
Real
song?
Mercedes,
the
man.
real
That's how
Mercedes Benz.
We're the original.
Ah, we own that. We own that.
Yes.
We're the original.
First time we played y'all in that, what
Y'all the
happened?
smoothie kid, you
That's
know.
Y'all the
ours.
super
That is
dome.
the arena. What are you talking
Y'all the
about?
Superdome.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
sorry. I don't know. That's how much I despise y'all. I don't even know the name.
Mercedes-Benz Superdome.
Y'all the Superdome owned by Mercedes-Benz. This is a Mercedes-Benz stadium. Come on out there.
Hang a banner. Then talk.
Yeah, exactly. There you
Hang
go.
a banner.
We got a bad
Hang a banner.
It's-
It
it's-
says
hey, that's-
World
Hey,
Champion.
that's
It's
so cool.
called
Y'all
Atlanta
talking about
United. Come on.
banner.
that's so cool. Y'all calling
We
me say
we got a banner.
A banner.
We got
We
a
ain't saying right
banner.
now. Y'all like
That's
the
so
banner?
cute.
When the last time y'all hung one?
Hey, we're getting ready. Call us San Francisco. We're going for our 6th this year. Let's get it.
Say, bro, hey, I gotta introduce you to Elliot. He a new from Beta. He'll die hard 49ers.
Let's go. We waited a long
you,
time.
LB.
Yeah, long time. When
We
is it
have
game?
a banner, LB.
Huh?
Don't
Say
hate.
what? Super
Atlanta
Bowl
United,
We-
MLS.
We're talking about
It's a
things that
banner.
matter in
It's
America.
a banner.
Yes.
Hey, we're talking about things that matter in America.
Matters, okay. Y'all sleep.
Soccer doesn't matter.
Oh.
Damn. Hey, that's
Everybody
crazy.
clicks
Hey,
down.
hey,
Hey, wait, hold on.
Watch it.
number one grossing sport.
Let's go with hard empirical data.
Not in the
He
largest
said-
economy in the world.
He said
Not in-
soccer matters, right?
not in
Watch
America.
it.
Not in America.
Watch. Have you ever played on an organized recreational soccer team?
No.
Have you? Have you?
No.
Have you?
No.
I've not.
Good, baby.
So 4 out of 5. That's a 20% ratio, man.
Man.
You lose.
Let's talk about what really matters. Let's talk about this World Series. Where something
Nah.
has never happened in history.
No.
Never in the history. Has it
Nets got big.
Wait a minute. I know you ain't disagreeing with it.
We
You
ain't
a
talking
baseball
about that. We
fan.
ain't talking
You
about
coach
that.
baseball.
The Nets
Let's
got
talk
big.
about it.
Next topic.
Let's talk about it.
You gotta go with it.
Next
Johnny
topic.
said we gotta talk about it. Johnny said we gotta talk about baseball.
I'm just saying, bro, like, you've never seen that where all game, the home team never won a single game. That has never happened in the history of sports.
First time. Yep.
The away team won every single game.
That hurt.
That matters. And it was actually a good series.
The Nets got bad, son.
Who?
Soto was the most disrespectful dude in the history. What up, baby?
Oh man, hey man.
Hey, that dude's so disrespectful, but he's so good with it, like you can't do nothing about it. That man nice.
Yeah.
And
When
the
he
sad-
when
and
he
the
got
sad
that, when he
part
got his
is-
revenge by taking that bat to first base, hey, that was destiny. And Bryce Harper got that $400 million.
Yeah.
Johnny just
Ridiculous.
said that.
He the
Johnny
one that
just
did
said that.
it.
He said, how much would that dude trade back for that World Series?
For that World Series, because he left because he felt like they wasn't going nowhere. Because the Nationals wanted to match his offer, but he was just like, no, I'm tired of this. And then he predicted us at the beginning of the series when he made that mistake.
This one of Webby dope ass lines, bruh. On that song.
Yeah.
He said, I fuck a bitch till she
Hey,
real tight.
Webby is real underrated as a rapper.
We just had this conversation last
About
night.
that yesterday.
Like everybody gives Boosie the credit and everything else, but
best
Webby is a
stuff. I
spitter.
love Webby. On that other song, Webby said, walk up in the spot drunk as an effing wino. I don't know, can we go fuck it?
Yeah, man.
Drunk
It's
as
a
fucking
safe space.
wino.
This
I
is
mean,
a
you
safe
know I love
space.
Webby too. That man made 612. Shouts out to all the 12s in the world.
6'12". Oh, you're talking about speakers in the trunk.
It
Yes.
don't matter. He's still the number 12. The world runs off of 12.
Hey, bro. Hey.
Without 12, the world
What's
don't
the first
function.
number? What's the first thing out your
How
mouth?
many disciples Jesus had? How many months in a year?
When you
How
count,
do you
what's
tell
the
time?
first thing out your mouth?
How do you tell time?
When you count, what's the first thing out your mouth?
Let's run it. The world functions off the number
When you
12.
count, what's the first thing out your mouth?
Hey, how you tell time on a cycle of 12? Jesus only ran with 12 people.
You make him think. No.
It don't matter. Hey, it's a thinking man's game. If you can't think, you asked out in the world.
I had to do that. That was a good point. Good one.
Yeah, but that hurt though. The World Series. I've been another
I know,
thing.
yeah,
I've been an
you
Astros
You're
fan.
Astros fan.
My whole I pulled for the home team. That's the closest team to me.
What happened to the Yankees though, man? They got all that power.
They trash. I hate them.
I got
They
to
trash.
man. They got all that
we
power.
cannot talk about the pinstripes because he already knows I have an undying hate for them.
But they got
treat
that
my
power,
team like a
man.
damn.
What happened?
They treat my team like a farm club.
Right.
They build the players up and they go
Encarnacion,
pay.
that's why we let him walk, right? We brought him in.
Oh, it's the right person. We talking about baseball right now.
Oh yeah, we all talk about it.
I'm talking about baseball right now.
when I talk to you.
But no, we got Encarnacion for the bat, right? And in the playoffs,
We got 3 K-Door products. 3 K-Door products. 3 people that hate them. Hey, let's talk about baseball.
Yeah.
World Series.
We trying to figure out what happened to the Yankees, man. They just fell apart.
Oh, yeah.
They got all that power now.
This side. Gave it a home run.
Trash. It wasn't in the World Series.
Trash.
That's two people. In the World Series, trash.
I hate them too.
Come on, man.
That was Atlanta's joint. The Braves is Atlanta's joint.
11-1 in the first inning.
I don't really like the Braves.
The Braves let it get us away. We put it on the Nationals all year.
In the beginning of
We
this
let the Braves get away. We let it get away.
Team Little. And 2 days on Team Little.
It's cool.
So I like him.
And it was the big boys that showed up in the World Series. It was the big boys.
That's got backs.
That's what this team of destiny.
I mean, I'm disappointed. I'm more disappointed just because we should get one at home, man. You got to get one at
Should
home.
get one at home. Hey, what's the point of home for the Atlantis? We can't get one
Hey,
at
I'm
home.
gonna just start opening gifts and everything else so we can get that.
We in here.
Come on with it.
How you get a lucky friend?
You gotta open gifts. Like eventually it just randomly happens, yeah.
Yeah, but that hurt. Matter of fact, I didn't even watch the last game because I was like, we ain't winning this one.
No, they should have won it though.
We ain't winning this one.
It was just a game. I think I might have 2.
You good, you good.
You got a Gibble?
You good, man. You good. What's up, Playboy?
Honestly. What up, baby?
I don't interrupt you, man. I can't not.
We're not doing nothing.
Hey, what you talking about? Man, you be having to crank it up on Facebook. No. You going in the minute Kappa House. That'd be funny, but it'd be true. Like, he be going in.
Doing really clowns, man.
The crazy part is like,
You in the men of Kappa?
I love
Nah, I'm not in there. I'm not in there. Yeah, I ain't cool enough for
the thing is
that.
like, I really can't be my real self on
I ain't cool enough for
I
that.
run a business. But if I can be the real
Oh yeah, you
me.
be going in the middle Kappa. But I like when you post like, my grades are good and stuff like that. I'm like,
It's all me.
yeah,
My genes.
you was like,
I'm saying my genes, because I ain't doing a damn thing. I can't teach kids. I don't have a patient. But my wife doing an amazing job with that one.
good seeing you.
You're a child of terror.
It's a terror. Because I got a girl. What am I supposed to do with a girl?
You got to what? I guess you got to go. You got to go. You got to go.
You gotta go. About to go get mine too.
Nah, they go there. Fuck
I
with
said
it.
before they get ready to go.
Now it's getting lively in here. Niggas coming inside. But so what are you? You are when it comes to baseball, who are you? You're a Giant?
No, A's.
Okay.
So that's why I was hating so much and I wanted the Astros not to win.
I get it.
Because I can't see my division win.
I get it, you know. We keep
I want the Nets to win just so the Astros don't.
we keep busting your ass. I get it.
Y'all don't bust our ass. Our ownership won't pay our players. We can't do nothing. But like as soon as our players get good, they be like, okay, we're gonna let somebody else.
You
take
said the
it.
A's?
Yeah.
Are they gonna stay in Oakland or they gonna be the Las Vegas A's?
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you like
Let
this.
me know, man, because it seems like they moving.
We just lost the Raiders. If we lose the A's too, that's gonna break my heart.
That's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
But not just the Raiders. The Warriors don't move to
I mean,
San Francisco.
at the end of the day, like I've never been
Ain't
a
a
Warrior fan. Like we never
Warrior.
cared about the Warriors. Never cared. So I never had a problem with the Warriors league.
This nigga a Warrior fan right here.
But if the Raiders lead,
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
a
well, the
Warriors
Raiders
fan.
lead, if the A's lead, that shit gonna break my
That'd
heart.
be rough, man. That'd be rough.
Like I ain't got no more team.
I need some more money ball out there.
Excuse me, tapping in. The most honorable TQ to Corey Hatch,
Come on with it.
chilling. Hot takes.
Hot takes and half truths, my man.
Hot takes and half truth.
For all my hot takers and half
Shout out to
truths.
my sponsor right now, which is Crown Royal Whiskey. Sponsoring my energy right now.
I get that. Right now, Beautiful is sponsoring mine.
Okay.
A little bit of Hennessy and Grand Marnier. Matter of fact, that is the drink of the week again. Beautiful.
What we talking about, man?
We talk about whatever, man. What you feel like talking about? We were talking about the Saints busting up on his 49ers ass in a couple weeks.
The only thing that worries me about the 49ers is the height of their defensive
Yeah,
line.
they big. They big boys.
They have legit 6'7",
6'4".
2 6'7", 1 6'4".
And
That's the only.
and like my boy said, the racist is 6'4".
Exactly. The racists. And then you got Jimmy G-String at quarterback. Jimmy G-String is a poor man's Kirk Cousins.
That's that fire there, man. Come on.
Jimmy G-String is a poor man's Kirk Cousins.
I want all that energy.
He's a Baker Mayfield starting as a backup. But I like what the 49ers are doing, and but I totally expect to get the win at home.
This is what happened. The nigga just started talking shit.
Tell him about your family. Tell him about your family.
You want to get on the top?
You gotta get the family.
You speak it to the mic, baby. Speak it to the mic.
You gotta speak to the mic. Shouts out to HBCU homecomings. We have pro fights that come back Aggie.
Yes.
We got pro fights that come back cool like myself.
Yes.
Now cool doesn't mean to turn a blind eye.
Ain't nothing like HBCU
But
homecoming, man.
cool means call shit out when you see it, but in the spirit of having a good time.
Yep.
It's never that serious.
No, no.
It's never that serious.
It's all about having a good time.
You should
Enjoying
never go to
yourself.
homecoming and have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Other than parking. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have a problem.
Yes.
So we coming to you from Southern University campus on the bluff of the Mississippi,
On one of his widest.
and one of its widest bends. And Ivy Jeezy.
And I gotta say, shout out to the Blue Stone Triplet, aka the good. It's been a while since I've been back home. I came into it.
Yes.
I smelt it over.
Yes.
You by my own.
Yeah.
You good, baby?
I gotta
Come on
say,
in.
it
Come on
took
in.
me back, man. It took me back,
Yeah, Uber Eats. Can someone verify if the Blue Store chicken, best chicken in the world,
Best chicken in the world.
is on Uber Eats?
I tell you.
Are they
Yes.
progressive enough? I know they opened up a second location. They did.
Let me say, you know how that Popeye chicken sandwich had that social media following that just went crazy. Let's get the Blue Stone. 'Cause that's all it was, man. That chicken sandwich was out long before the social media went crazy.
Blue Store chicken, I eat that shit from the back.
Oh my God.
I eat Blue Store chicken from the back. Now, you know if you eat it from the back, it's good.
Yes.
It's good.
And if you haven't had Blue Store chicken, did you really go to Southern?
Facts.
Yes.
Really?
No, matter of fact, look.
Oh my
So
God.
chicken so good, LSU people know about it. That's how I felt when I first saw Raoul. The Baton Rouge people were like, you know about Raoul? I'm like, that's good.
It's getting out of hand. So so I guess we already talked about it. I guess you sat down. What you fucking with tonight?
Let's talk about the happenings.
Yeah.
So last night there was a homecoming concert.
Yes.
Which featured Lil Baby as the headliner. Boosie Badass, my brother.
Yes.
My artist Young Blue. A special performance by Ari Lennox, who I had the pleasure of meeting last night.
Yes.
As well as some more local artists and
She cool people? My man.
real cool people. Turns out, how about this, Ivy? Turns out her manager is from Baton Rouge and went to McKinley.
Hey man, you know McKinley niggas holding
real.
McKinley niggas everywhere. Man. Holding shit
Real.
down.
That's what I'm saying. Dog, they talk about Atlanta, but like we are in positions.
Yes.
We are in positions, dog. So
Y'all working on it, but Atlanta does.
just saying-
like they say, Atlanta influence everything.
Atlanta is the mecca where black people migrate to. It is the mecca. But it's not from Atlanteans. It's not from Atlanteans. Born Atlanteans.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not. Hey.
We can agree to disagree.
Atlanta is an international city.
We'll talk about the Atlanta.
Migrates to. I give you that.
As is in New Orleans.
No.
Yes.
We can talk about the influence of cities in African American culture, but let's talk about the show. The show was amazing. I was proud to see the campus energy. It was a lot of good energy, and it was a long show. From what I understood, the doors opened at maybe 7 o'clock, and it went on until like a good 1 o'clock. So shouts out to the Southern University undergraduates as well as the city.
Yes.
So I think it was mostly
I guess shout out
problem-free.
Dunbar, right? SJ Dunbar, brother Dunbar.
Yeah. Brother Dunbar,
Yes.
undergraduate SGA president, a man of Kappa Alpha Psi.
And a
real
man
cool. Do
of
real
man
cool.
of McKinley as well. You know, just so
yes.
There was a hiccup.
The tree didn't fall far.
But he's a McKinley alumnus.
Yes.
But there was a hiccup. One of the things, it actually made social media news, Shade Room, as well as some other platforms. Lil Baby tried to cancel on Southern University.
Yeah.
He tried to cancel on some just I don't feel like it shit. So this is inside information. What I was told was Max 94, the local urban radio station, said you can cancel, but we're gonna pull all of your records. So I'm a music executive, so that's how it goes.
Yes.
You cannot mess over the radio. You can't mess over the radio.
Nope.
You better have a damn good reason.
And that is, I'm glad we had someone like Super Mike, because as a Southern man,
Exactly.
you ain't fucking over my university.
Yeah,
Yes.
you cannot show up, but we're gonna pull all your records. So I was told that COP was like, hey, I'll get you the jet to go. Like you gotta go. So his CEO was like, you gotta go do the show. It ain't even about the money, because clearly Lil Baby doesn't need our back end.
Yeah.
But he got on this fucking plane and made it to do the show. And shouts out to QC, shouts out to Lil Baby. Thank you for coming. And at the same
appreciate
time,
it.
just
Yes.
understand that we are top 5
Top billing.
HBCUs, and we ain't 5, 4, 3, 2. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for making things right. And I really enjoyed the show.
Figured it out. Maybe I've been drinking too much.
I really enjoyed the show. I love that little baby freestyle. If you ain't on that, I'm like, hey, I'm about to go request it outside.
Okay, do that.
But shouts out, man. It's great to see everybody, man. Thank everybody who's listening in and watching right now. Be sure to subscribe.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Subscribe, like,
And
share.
get a drummer song. I go by the name TQ. I'm checking out for the moment.
We appreciate it. We appreciate the brother, the good brother. Find him on social media, the real TQ.
I see the Don Julio just calling me. It's
Don
about
Julio?
time to keep it going, because, you know.
We got some ginger beer.
You got the Don Julio, huh?
It ain't nothing like coming home, man. I've been in Atlanta grinding, you know, but ain't nothing like coming home, coming off that hump.
Oh yeah.
You feel that soul, you feel that spirit.
When you get at the top, matter of fact, for me, because you know, I spent most of my time coming from basically South Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
So going over that like bridge, like Alpha, to go into an airline, because I come in up scenic.
You see it.
So when I go up and come around, that's when I start.
It renew your soul,
I'm back.
man. It renew your soul.
I'm
man.
back.
I tell you, man. It ain't nothing like it, man. You know, and it's the thing, man. You know, HBCUs are so much more important than people really realize. You know, there's a lot of PWIs,
Yes.
you call them, predominantly white institutions that are out there.
We know what
They're making more
PWIs
money.
is.
They're making more money than what we have, but the spirit of the HBCU is so much more important. And when you look at, when you have judges, doctors, dentists, attorneys coming from HBCUs, you realize how important it is. And then when we come home and get that refresh of our soul, oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. I tell you. Ain't nothing like it.
Yeah, man. Hey, club. Man, I'm recording here, man. But yeah, man, I tell motherfuckers all the time, you know, man, if you want to pull up, talk your shit, young man.
What's going on, world?
Man, you know, I'm gonna say this and I'll come back to you. I always tell motherfuckers all the time, I be like, dude, you know, we have to appreciate our shit in order for it to have worth. And if we don't appreciate it, then why would they appreciate it? So that's why I'm always big on coming home and, you know, doing what I can for my institution. But we got a young man that just sat down at the table. I mean, you're gonna have to introduce yourself, baby. Hey, you know, let me just give you a little tip. It's too loud to be sexy in here, baby.
My bad. My name is Armstrong, James Armstrong.
Club.
You know, Supreme 12, 5 Club. You know.
Yeah, 5 always on that level, baby.
Single representative for life.
Yeah. How do people can get in touch with you, baby?
Yeah, man, it's great seeing you here, man. You know what I'm saying? You kind of revitalized the chapter with your presence here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seen you in a long time, man.
It's been a while. Yeah, it's been around a few years.
I know, but you've been out hustling, doing your thing, man.
Hey, man, that's what we all doing, baby. You gotta achieve, baby. In every field of human endeavor, baby. Hell yeah. So what's been good with you, though, baby?
You know,
How's the little one?
it's good, man. You know, being a father, man, it's a good experience for me. Trying to be an adult, man.
I bet, man. Hey, every time I wake up, whenever I want to wake up, I'm like, if I had a little one, I couldn't do this.
Oh, we just podcasting this bitch?
But
Yeah, man.
you really want to do it, man. It change life for the better.
I'll never give that shit up. It's an addiction. Like, you'll never get that mic back. You'll never get it back. Yeah.
Hey.
You'll never get it back.
Hey, bro, it's all good, man. You'll get it.
Hey, just let them know they got real niggas come out of New Orleans. That's all.
I got you, baby. Got you, baby. Hot takes and half truth.
Huh?
Hot takes and half truth.
You say what?
Hot takes and half truth.
Hot takes and half truths.
Yeah.
That's when you started it?
That's the name of the podcast, baby.
That's the subject of today's spot.
I mean, we talk about everything. So what's on your mind, baby? Anything pressing on your mind you want to get off your chest? Like for instance.
I don't know how this podcast goes. Like, I don't know what I can talk about, what I can't talk about.
Anything you want to talk about, dude. We talk about everything. Like for instance, I have a pet peeve that I need to get out of my chest. I am sick of these Negroes on TV with suits and fucking sneakers on. Get some goddamn hard bottoms on your fucking shoes. I am tired of shit. That was last week. Last week I saw a motherfucker that literally tennis shoes didn't match at all. He didn't even try to match the motherfucker. Like they were like, he had like a gray and white, gray suit, white shirt, and like a blue tie, and he has some white threes that the Knicks colors.
Man, I'll tell you like this, man, this new age of these kids, man, generation is changing.
I'm like, what the fuck, man? He didn't even have a pocket square. I was like, you could at least got the pocket square. At least try.
I'm gonna give you something though. I feel like you remember back when they had the tall tees and the baggy pants.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like during those times, y'all felt like that was in.
Yeah.
You know, the cup with the bottom of the pants layers. You know,
that shit ain't it. That shit
like that was like, you know. I'm not saying I promote the sneakers. I'm just saying everything evolves.
The shit ain't raw.
That ain't it.
He didn't match. Ain't nothing about that match. Nothing about that match. At least match. Try.
I mean, back in the early 2000s, boy, everything was matching. The shoestrings was matching. The Air Force Ones.
Exactly. So I think what got me, I was just like, this nigga just didn't even try. He just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna throw on some threes and I'm gonna be good.
Hey, what y'all think about them Argyle socks and the crazy socks? Like, you see
that's cool.
CEOs.
That's
like,
cool.
Doing it.
Everyone's doing it now, but it's cool.
You know, CEOs kind of do what they want to do. You know, when they got the bread.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
They got to do what they want to do. They got the bread. You know, you can't tell them what to do.
I mean, you can. If you are on the board, you can tell them what to do. You on the board, they listen to the board.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cause the board can fire.
Yeah, they impeach. Speaking of impeach, why Trump ain't been impeached?
Hey bro, we're working on it. We're working on it. It's coming. Matter of fact, we should have brought the representative in so he could say.
Man,
it is.
And it just goes to show the rules don't apply to certain groups in this country. You know?
No.
That's crazy. Had that been Obama, he would have been out.
That nigga been gone first year.
First mistake.
First year he been out. That's what's like frustrating for me about the whole thing. It's like, and them motherfuckers wanna act like, no, it wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't have happened. Yes, they would try to fucking impeach him in his first year.
Has there ever been a president that's been impeached before?
Yes. I don't think none actually got put out.
Nixon was the worst.
I don't think no one actually got.
With that war on.
But he still didn't get.
War on drugs? Is that what he was on?
He technically didn't get put out of office. He resigned.
Yeah, it was more Reagan on the war on drugs, but yeah.
But he was impeached. Like Clinton was impeached, but he wasn't put out of office.
I feel like it's past Trump's time to get impeached.
Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Hey, man. If not, man, we just gotta vote him out. Go to the fucking polls.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
If you haven't voted yet, and you're in Louisiana, make sure you go vote.
I'm trying to go vote tomorrow. Early voting
you
tomorrow?
keep talking about change. You got to be a part of the change.
Early voting is tomorrow?
And if you don't say anything, if you say nothing, you're saying something. Remember that.
Yes.
You know, keep your mouth closed, let shit keep going on.
It's a hot take.
That means you really
Yes.
saying something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, get the people how to get involved, get in touch with you, baby.
Oh yeah, you can find me at officially Too Strong on my Instagram.
I ain't got no cash,
Find
man.
me on Facebook. Under
Hey, Debo, I ain't got no cash, man.
You know, it's good
Hey,
talking
Debo.
with you people. I hope I can do this again
Yes.
at some point in time. It's a great setting that brothers got going on, man. Y'all keep this up, man.
Hey, man, I'm gonna try,
It's gonna blow
man. I'm gonna try, man.
Sooner
We'll
than
see.
later.
I need your help, though.
Yes.
All right.
Likewise, baby. Man. So I guess I toast. Yep. I'll pass it back to you. I mean, so what's your thoughts thus far?
Yeah. Hey, that Añejo, you know what I'm saying? Huh? Right there.
Y'all showing some water?
Oh yeah, come on, man. Yo, get in there. Nah,
You mind?
I'm glad. I'm glad you came through. Got to see the vibe, Southern University, you know what I mean? And the brotherhood.
Yeah, man. I'm glad to be here, man. It's been a while. It's been like 6 years since I came to homecoming.
Yeah.
So
This is like one of the best feelings, man.
if you're gonna talk, speak to the mic, baby. Get on the mic if you're gonna talk.
I was just saying this is one of the best feelings.
Hey, bro, come on, man.
One of the best feelings ever when you come back home to this chapter, to this university. Nothing like Southern University, the Southern University. Some of the smartest, brilliant, epic, entrepreneurial hustlers. Nothing like it.
And I add some of the most beautiful feminine women
Some
that
of the most beautiful,
walked God's green earth.
Been seeing some gems.
cornbread fed,
Definitely be in this motherfucker.
mashed potatoes, rice, and chicken.
That blue.
Beautiful women you probably ever seen. And can cook. And know how to treat men. Putting that out there.
That's a hot take.
Actually, I did.
All right, Chief. So what's good? You know, what's some of the spots I gotta hit while I'm in Baton Rouge? Oh man, this first time.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, I'm everywhere.
Alright.
Okay.
That's how I feel. Like, you know, me and Ivy go back and
All right,
forth
cool.
about that, but like, I don't really think Baton Rouge is that great outside of Southern.
Hell yeah.
Well, we'll debate about that. You know, but I get it. You know, New Orleans niggas have their own. You know, they don't appreciate Southern comforts that college town like Baton Rouge can offer them. But I'm not mad at it. I like New Orleans.
Go.
I like New Orleans, so I'm not gonna hate on it.
Kill or be killed.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, at the same time, you gonna respect our motherfucking mind.
I've come to learn that Baton Rouge is not to be played with. When I first got up there, I was like, oh,
Yes.
this country club.
Hey, you wouldn't be the first one to fall for something like that. My man. You gonna fuck with me, man? You gonna come bless the mic? Rich. You gonna come bless the mic? You gonna come bless the mic?
T-Boy, you know
Hey, T-Boy is definitely gonna bless the mic. I know T-Boy is gonna bless the mic.
I know you was gonna be set up here, but I would definitely be on the mic.
Baby, what's been good, baby? What?
Joe, what's good, baby?
Tell the people who you are, man.
Hey, man. This is Big Lee Jones, man. Alpha Sigma Spring 99, 23 Club. Hustle man in this
Yes.
Fucking A.
Fuck with me. What's happening, bro?
Man, where you at now, man? Where you at these days?
I live in Alexandria, Louisiana.
Okay,
I work for USDA. That's what
Gotcha,
the state
baby.
office is.
You from there, right?
No, I'm from Bastrop, Northeast Louisiana.
Ah, okay.
Top of the boot.
Top of the booth. All right, top of the booth. I got another man just sat down. If you're gonna sit down, you're gonna get on the mic, baby. Who we got here?
Jason Winston, Alpha Sigma, Spring 99, Ace Club. This is my brother right here,
Yes.
AKA Hustle Man.
Yes.
And we got fresh air sitting there.
Fresh Air. That had to be one of the most epic line names. I use that to this day. I be like, I just need a little bit of fresh air right now.
Yeah, it caught on.
Yes, it is. That's an epic
That
name.
definitely caught on.
Thank you.
That definitely caught on. Those epic
But
times.
those, and that's what I was thinking. I mean, things were different, but at the same time, I can acknowledge these young guys, and they're doing a great job.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
a
believe
great
that
job.
too. I believe that too, 100%, man. You know, there's an anti-shimmy movement out there. And I you know,
Yes.
That's cool. That's cool. I ain't got no problem with that. But at the same time,
It's definitely different. It ain't like
it's
what
very different. It may not be something that we agree with, but at the same time, that's these boys shine, man.
You gotta
embrace
do
that
that
shine,
thing, man.
Because I guarantee you, it was some niggas that was 10 years older than us, 20 years older
Yes.
than us, that hated what we did too. And did
Yes.
Not one bit.
Nope.
No. So, hey man, as long as they holding it down, man, that's all I really want. When we came over the hump last night, we saw them motherfuckers outside the front of it waiting to get in. I was like, yeah, my niggas still holding it down.
You gotta respect
Yes.
it. You gotta respect it.
Like,
You know,
shit.
it might not be how you would have done it, but the times have changed, and I wouldn't do what they do, and they wouldn't do what I do, but it's working for them.
Right.
So
Think
it's all
about
good.
this, and it's probably been said on your show already, but think about this. They were charging people $30 to come stand outside.
In the cold.
And they paid.
Yes.
Respect the hustle.
Yeah, baby.
They paid.
Hey, baby, you know.
That hustle, man.
So I would say one of the reasons why I wanted to become a Kappa was because of that shit. I was like, I know I'm a hustler, and when I thought about like what was a Kappa man, you know what I'm saying, as far as like achievement and every feel of a human endeavor, I'm like, if that don't sound like a hustler to me, I don't know what it is.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's me, baby.
Yeah.
So, hey, I embody that shit.
Yes.
And this
Yes.
is our 20th anniversary.
Congrats.
Spring 99.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, these boy brought you know the blueprint through. So it's a lot of love for them. Matter of fact, that's why I came. I was like, you know, these niggas did bring us through, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good year to come back.
You know, like Lee said, those were epic times, and it doesn't look like things have changed. So I'm super proud.
Right.
I'm super proud. I'm glad to be
Yes.
here, and it's a great time. It's
Right.
a great time.
So what's the plan for tonight, man, fellas? What are we getting into tonight?
Man, you know, it's so many different things going on. Like, you know, you got the
Yes.
varsity popping, you got the district popping, you got the grind popping. So it's like, okay, we think we old now.
Hey, man.
So in our mind, we say
speak
we
for
gonna
yourself,
get all of
baby.
them.
Yes.
Which said that makes one.
You know you're old when you wake up and you're like, I feel good.
Look at that, nigga. Yeah, bro.
So we're just gonna move around tonight. You know what I'm saying? We might end up at one spot.
So
tomorrow night is the night, though.
Oh, it's up here, huh?
99 party, that's
99
right at
party,
the
like it.
hangar.
Yes.
All the fraternities, the
Everyone,
Nukes,
Kappas,
the
crew,
Qs,
everything.
the Alphas, we're gonna all represent, you know what I'm saying? This is not a fraternity party, this is a 99
This is
party.
a
you know what I'm
grown
saying? It's sponsored by the
NBR right
fraternity.
now, like it's 1999.com.
Play
Like
some
it's
back that ass
1999.
up,
That's
you know
right.
what I'm
That's
saying?
right. Like it's 1999.com. Fuck
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, we should
We're
be,
having
baby.
a good time, we're gonna have a good time. No foolishness. Yeah.
No, we ain't about the foolishness. It's homecoming, baby.
That's right. Well, it's a good
Yes.
clean
Yeah.
Yes.
I enjoyed chopping it up with you. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right, Playboy.
Get into some more of this.
I
Good
appreciate
seeing you,
doing
baby.
this,
Good seeing you, baby. I appreciate y'all, man.
That was fun, man.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, man, it's good. You got the platform. You know,
Yeah,
you got
bro.
people coming through, sharing gems.
Yeah, man, it's all good, baby. You know, this home, man.
Yeah.
That's why I was, you know, like I said, it's been about 6 years since I've been here. One of my nephews just walked in. Don't fuck with me.
Yes.
Man, I'm about to hop in this.
Yeah, go ahead, hop in.
Yes.
Nephew.
Yes.
Jizzle, what up, my dude?
I'm cooling, my man.
What's the
I'm
topic
cooling.
today, man? What
Nah,
we
this
talking
gotta be
about
one of
today?
the coolest niggas.
Good to see you, man. How's everything going back there? Man, good to see you, man. Look at all these debonaires.
I tried, man.
What we talking about today, man? We talking about the NBA. We talking
We talk about whatever you want to talk about, baby. It's your
Talking about
platform, man.
HBCU homecomings. What we talking about?
Whatever. What do you want to talk about right now? Do we want to talk about my man that just sat
He
down?
gonna be a city councilman in
Exactly.
Houston, man.
Still waiting on
City council in Houston,
waiting on
Texas,
Myron
man.
Fraser to donate.
My Fraser will donate.
Yes.
I will get in his ear.
Myron Fraser, my DP is the fucking, what is he, like the vice president?
Yes.
That's some raw
Hey.
shit, boy.
That is achievement.
That's an achievement in every field of human endeavors.
That's how Soul 19 does it, man. That's how they do it.
Yeah, we hold it down. We hold it down.
Soul 19 brought us in. I fuck with Soul 19.
You should.
Yes.
My ADP right here, Ivan Jizzle.
Come on.
My DP, Myron Frazier.
Come on,
This
big time.
nigga right here made my 7 club. He hit him with a net that was so hard that he fell to the ground. I was like, and this was a nigga who went hard online. It's a band guy. Band guy.
We call it motivating now.
Enhanced motivation.
Enhanced motivated.
Ivy Joe was tough. Like I hated Ivy Joe when he was online. But that's one of my good friends. Current.
Well,
I fuck with Ivy Joe.
I will tell you. I will tell you. And I think I already told y'all this. This was your DP fault. Cause the whole time I'm sitting there like, dude, we gotta go hard on this guy. Man, just do what you want to do.
I was like, this old pussy ass nigga.
And literally, we'll be in engineering class in the back of engineering class like, dude, I don't want these niggas to hate me, bro. He was like, bro, do what you gotta do. I'm like, bro, we gotta go hard. Do what you got. You can do what you want.
He was on the intake team, fucked over me and said, like, I was like, bro.
Hey, that was the night.
The biggest thing you didn't know what to expect.
Hey, I would say that was the night that it balled over. I was like, well, fuck it then. Alright, then I'm fucking him up too then.
Everybody like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, that night it was funny.
But then, like, afterwards, it's my dog. Like, we hang out, he hit me up.
Most definitely. I try to tell motherfuckers all the time.
Shit, hanging out.
But you know, the crazy thing is, though, the experience is so, like, monumental because you've actually, within that short period of time, have actually, like, embedded in your head that this is a leader or this is an influencer, you know what I'm saying? Or this is truly my uncle, like, you know what I'm saying? Almost kind of like, you know, on some real,
I'm proud of
like,
you.
blood stuff, you know? Like,
I'm proud of everything you've done. I be looking at you like, man, that nigga, he doing his thing out there in H-Town.
Look, you know, the crazy thing is that I could be council member and really be the biggest dog, you know, out there, but I would still come back here and show difference, right? And that's what Kappa's all about, you know what I'm saying? Is really knowing that, you know, we're a team, we're a family, we're a brotherhood, and there would be no me without you. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And so when we come together as a bond, you know, we put titles to the side and come straight to digs, you know? So shoot.
Respect.
Oh yeah.
He's just getting the grandma yet.
Greetings and salutations. I don't drink bullshit like bullshit niggas.
Oh yeah. Oh.
But being that I'm amongst brothers on high caliber.
Okay.
Grandma is a good drink. That's a good drink.
It really is.
It's okay. I like to mix.
It's a good drink with your meal. Like I ate that before I ate my steak. That's a chaser. Like it cleans the palate. Right.
That's a good way.
Cleans the palate.
Eat your food,
That's
you
good.
eat a good meal. Some grandma yet.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
What's the topic?
We're talking right now. We were just
talking about whatever.
We were just talking
Go ahead.
in generalized. We were generalized, just talking.
Yeah.
We hadn't gotten to any particular topic yet.
Not yet.
Like I'm telling them, this is your platform. You let me know
where
you want to go.
You want to hit education right
The
quick?
Saints are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, dang. Okay.
We got on that, but we can get back on that.
Okay. I'm just gonna
We
say
get back on that.
And the Saints are going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
They win.
And we'll be down in Miami partying.
Oh, that's
The irony of being in Miami on this year.
New Orleans in Miami. Come on.
10 years
Hey,
later.
man, that makes me go to Miami.
That's real.
And LSU is going to win the national championship in New Orleans like they did last time they won the national championship.
That's
Real shit. That's what happened. Joe Burrow going to win the Heisman.
That's a hot take.
Joe Burrow going to win the Heisman.
Next week is a big week.
It is.
That was.
I wish it was in Baton Rouge. I'm so drove. I'm not going to Tuscaloosa.
Nah, I ain't going to Tuscaloosa.
But I'm gonna watch it on
I don't think a lot of people.
I know you is. I know your line brother gonna go though.
Oh, yeah, Wayne.
No, Izzy. Izzy
gonna buy
What's
seats
the
at the top, and he gonna be at the bottom of the stadium.
Izzy's gonna get in there, man.
Put out the seats.
My nigga's gonna be there.
I've been to a Saints game. I've never seen somebody put out a seat 5 times. I will get I haven't done it in years, but I'm willing to get put out X to move out of seats once. I watched him get put out of seats 5 times, and I watched the
There's no fear.
and Boosie Mama look at him and do the crazy sign in the head like, this nigga crazy. Why he keep doing this shit? What the fuck? Yeah. So, but fuck it. Yeah,
Of course.
he's scared to
It's
curse.
free
No,
practice.
you're trying
Free
to
form.
Trying to respect
Free form
the podcast,
Yeah,
you know, but
and I see the Philadelphia 76ers playing the LA Lakers for the World Championship.
First off,
Philly?
I'm
Well,
going
we
to
are
be a
talking
few
about-
words, but
Well,
I'm
what
going
about
to
the
call
Rockets? You can't leave out the Rockets.
We're going to
I mean,
dismiss the
come on,
Rockets
dog.
just
We
like
made
we
it to the
dismissed.
playoffs.
Listen,
We made it to the playoffs for the
Listen.
last 2 years.
The Rockets will make
I like the
second round
Clippers.
again.
You know?
They will
I like
make it to
I
the
like to
second
see
round
a
again.
LA, a battle of LA for the Western Conference Championship, but I think the
Lakers will beat
I
the
think Lakers got more
76
talent.
76ers are strong.
The defense on the fucking Clippers is retarded though.
Yeah.
Kawhi, Beverly, what's
And
that? Montrez.
They still ain't got your boy yet either. George. George ain't even
Guess
there
what?
yet.
George coming off of a major injury, so I mean,
He gonna round
He
we
turns
accounting for
into
him.
what Skip Bayless called it, George Paul in the playoffs. He turns into George Paul in the playoffs. He doesn't show up in the playoffs.
Guess what? Kawhi's gonna be solo dolo right now, and
then
watch
like,
what's about to happen.
But wait,
he had
everybody's
his
talking
business
about
right
Kawhi, but bruh, like he took the Raptors to the championship.
He took the Raptors to
against
the
the
championship.
hobbled fucking
The key
Warriors
word
team.
was hobbled.
How many times has LeBron took
Hobbled.
the whatever team he was on
His shoulders.
eight years in a row? He took that Cavs team to the finals,
That's why LeBron.
but he didn't
is
have the
king.
benefit of having a fucking hobbled
my.
Warriors team. He had
Like AOS. Shout out to
He
my boy
had-
AOS comedy.
he had like he had to play the full. He had to play Durant, Curry, Clay, Draymond, that whole squad. When LeBron walked Cleveland on his back to the championship,
He was younger though.
but nobody talking. Shut up. But Kawhi
sound
had
like
to go.
consummate Tatum,
Kawhi
man.
had to
You
go
hate,
against fucking. Kawhi had to go against no Durant.
No,
Torn ACL, Clay. Man, come on, man. If Durant, if the Warriors had the whole squad, it would have been a sweep. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Kevin Durant.
Maybe a gentleman's sweep.
The second greatest ace in the world next to Bobby Pope.
But we can say,
I said what I said.
But we talked about this, you know, in Live from the Essence. That could be the same. That could be said the same about the first fucking Warriors championship.
Yeah. But it's one of them things. What's the next person? If it was fifth,
Yeah.
I think LeBron and them would have won the championship, but they didn't. If it was fifth, I think if LeBron hadn't disappeared in 11, they would have. LeBron should have 5 championships, really. 07, they wasn't gonna win.
So I will say I am a quasi LeBron apologist. You know, I feel like he's potentially the best. Like when he done, I'll be willing to say he the best ever. But I will say there's been times where he laid down, and that disappointed me.
Like MJ, I watched MJ coming up.
That's like,
I
never saw him lay down. I never saw him lay down.
When he came back.
But even then, I don't think he laid down though.
He didn't lay down. He got ripped by Nick Anderson.
I just feel he wasn't ready yet. He wasn't back in shape.
Come back, but that's fine. But I never no time. I watched every game because you know if you live in Baton Rouge, you got that WGN channel, so you got all the Bulls games. I watched all of them bitches. I wasn't that good. I could jump, I could dunk good, but I love basketball. I hoop dreams. So I watched.
Yeah, cause you should have been a tight end linebacker.
Right. I watched basketball, and so I was like, man,
go on, sit down there.
MJ and them used to win every time. There was no doubt any of them 3 championships after that they was going to win. Love you too, man. My dog.
Black man shit.
Yes.
I never thought MJ was gonna lose, and so that's why LeBron can't be above him. LeBron is second. Know who my third favorite player is? AI, man. AI is my dog, man. AI is like I watched AI.
Well, you know, he definitely the best.
I've seen AI in person. I've been around
AI.
AI in person. I'm 6'1" and a half-ish. He's tiny to me, and he carried the Sixers on his back to a fucking finals, and then won a game, stepped over Ty Lue.
Yeah. That was a classic. Like people still do it to this day. People still do it to this day.
Also, with the I watched him at Georgetown. This is my favorite player. LeBron came in the league. I just appreciated how he took every aspect of the game. He played in the beginning. He played defense. He could give you 30. He could give you 10 assists, and he could get every rebound. But he should have 07. He wasn't going to the championship. 11. He should have won, but he punked out. 12, 13. He won.
11.
No, this
is in the building.
Right here. He's gonna talk
the king of the crown.
So who just stepped down? Who just set up?
The legendary, the one and only, the Gavassier King, the legend of the fall. That's me. I'm him. Here's with Jay Wilson, aka Know It All, aka the Rock of my line. I mean,
Yes.
Vice Rock of my line.
Vice Rock.
And,
Yes.
He gonna get punched on by the Rock. He gonna get punched on by the Rock. The Rock
You
is
get the Rock
the
can't
Rock
fight,
is
though.
6'2",
Like the Rock
230.
can't fight. Like,
The Rock
okay,
can fight
all this
better
talking
than-
is different because, you know.
He's a rock.
Hey, you ever seen a pit bull fight a chihuahua? That's what you gonna see right here.
When I beat your ass. Come on, like everybody else seen a show called Ballers? Like I'm Spencer and he's Joe. Like that's how everybody acknowledges us. Like when women sees us, they're like, hey Spence, oh hey Joe. Like that's what happens. So people assume I'm the Rock and he's the Vice Rock. It happens. It's fine. But nevertheless, I'm here. What are we talking about?
What's the comedian clown right here?
I'm not the comedian. I'm just here for the show, baby.
Ronald fucking
I'm just
McDonald right
I'm
here.
just here, you know, for the prime time entertainment. This is what people came to hear. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm excited. What's the topic?
We're talking about whatever, baby. We were talking about the NBA. We were talking about the NBA.
Okay, let's get back to the NBA.
So what you think thus far, man?
I think that
right quick.
I'm not gonna hop on.
He's gonna dick pull Kawhi.
Listen, man.
He's dick puller.
Don't do it.
This is my thing. Okay, for him to even attack the best team in the NBA like that, I mean, it's comical and it's usual. I'm not even going in that direction. I think I just want to follow up with everything we said back in July on what teams would be, how teams would be feeling right now. A lot of people jumped on the Lakers bandwagon. I have no.
The
faith
Lakers
in the
are
Lakers.
3-1.
I have no. Okay, a lot of teams are 3-1.
And they look
like, what does that
amazing.
mean?
They
Well,
look amazing.
Okay, but they're not going to win a championship with that team.
They will.
Not this year.
You want to bet?
We can.
What you want to bet?
We're gonna bet a hot 100 right now.
100.
Okay, so thank you.
Against
Joe.
the field.
No, we're gonna listen.
The field. So if the Lakers win, I get it.
You get listen. If
If
the Lakers win, you get
lose,
$100.
If the field wins, what do I get? Like about 3,200.
All I know is
3,200.
Listen. This is my
That's the
thing.
bet we already
The
bet.
Lakers, no. Listen, the Lakers are
You
not
want me
going to win a
I'm gonna beat
championship.
you up in
I don't feel like they're gonna win.
The Lakers aren't going to win a championship.
I don't feel like
Who you
they're
think
gonna
gonna
win.
win?
I think, like, listen, LeBron's lost his legs.
I
By
feel
the time
like-
playoffs.
What are you
Listen, the
watching?
playoffs are going to wear
He
him
saw
down.
one LeBron.
And
What are
listen,
you
the playoffs.
watching? What the
Listen,
fuck
by the time the
Raise your
playoffs
hand
going
if
to
you
get here.
played a sport. If you played a sport,
Who
since
waits your hand? You
elementary
played a sport
school.
17 fucking years, though, Alex. You played in fucking high school. We're talking about the Professional Basketball Association for 17 years. Who
You
is
didn't
dominating
play in
who is
elementary
dominating any
school.
sport
He
for
didn't play
17
in
fucking years? That's Washington Wizards.
Serena.
That's Serena. She's kind of low. She's not washed up, but she's on her ladder legs. And that's where LeBron is.
It sounds like a little like
Okay.
hate right there.
All right, so he said
Hey, man, that's
not hate. I'm just stating facts.
That's the
Who is
best,
dominating?
the best
Listen,
woman
no, listen.
tennis player, the best tennis player
Best tennis
ever.
player ever.
She's the greatest
Men
ever.
or women?
She's
Men or women?
Okay, but okay, you're right. No. We're not gonna go for that. We're not gonna.
And may I add my neighbor?
Father time is unfinished.
Yes.
Father time is
Win the
unfinished.
Super Bowl.
Saints win Super Bowl.
Saints to win the Super Bowl.
Saints win Super Bowl.
Saints are six. What are they?
Who's
7-1.
coming out the East though?
6-1. 7-1.
They're 7-1.
said-
Oh, in the
He
NBA.
said-
I think that.
Philly and the Lakers.
You don't think Giannis gonna come with it?
No.
Wow.
He
That's a
can't
big
shoot.
prediction.
He can't shoot.
Neither can Ben Simmons. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I mean, that's a fact.
Ben Simmons can put motherfuckers in chokeholds. He chokes the fuck out of motherfuckers.
That doesn't win games. That's a fact. But that doesn't win games. That doesn't win basketball games. I mean, yeah, it wasn't like he got a hard nigga. It wasn't like he didn't put Patrick Beverly in the fucking headline. He put Carl Anthony Towns. They call the nigga Cat. That's pussy. He likes that name. So I'm just saying, like, let's not go by, hey, I'm Cat. Like, fuck out of here, my nigga. So you choking nigga in Minnesota, you hard now? You fucking Ben Simmons from fucking Australia. You never box a kangaroo, my nigga. You fucking Ben Simmons. Fucking Ben Simmons,
Let's go to Louisiana. So I think LSU gonna win the national championship. I think
they gotta beat Bama though.
I think yes, they are.
I mean, listen, Nick
the
Saban is a
Pelicans are
motherfucker. And I believe in LSU
If
more than
Louisville
anybody.
doesn't play, they're not
Next
gonna win.
week's a big week.
Listen,
Next week
look
is a big
what,
week.
look what Nick Saban did to Joe Burrow last year. And I
That's a
pray,
Different offense. Different offense.
and I pray I'm wrong. I want LSU to annihilate
will the
Alabama.
Pelicans make the playoffs? I think they will.
They won't.
If Zion can come back in time, I think they will.
I don't think not now. I don't think they're gonna make playoffs.
If they would have been like 500 right now, I'd probably be like, yes.
Yeah, they're gonna make. I don't think they're gonna make
I hate the
playoffs.
Zion.
They're not gonna make the playoffs.
I hate the Zion's out because I wanted them. I could see it like a first.
They could have
round,
made it. Listen,
and
if
they
Zion
could-
was there, they could have made it. I don't think they're gonna make
upset
playoffs now.
somebody, man. I could see it, man.
I don't know, man.
Let DeQuincy get in here, man.
For what? What does he know? He don't know shit. Quincy don't know shit about
poster
shit.
boy. He was chosen the most handsome man amongst men.
That's the gayest shit a nigga ever said. Like that's your opening line. He was chosen the most handsome. Why would you say that? Why would you even lead on that?
It was a joke with DeQuincy.
All right, say something interesting, DQ. Fuck.
He's not gonna say anything.
Yes. Exactly. Anyway, back to the real conversation.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Talking about the NBA.
Let's catch me up.
I'm not hating on LeBron. I'm not hating on LeBron.
What can you say bad about LeBron?
Run to the bathroom.
There's
right
nothing.
Run down.
Okay.
Run.
Listen,
20 feet right
LeQuincy, let me just say this. Only thing I said was LeBron was older and they weren't winning the championship. That was true last year. That was true the year before last. I didn't hate on LeBron. I will say LeBron's top 3 of all time. I will say that.
He's top 2.
But
he's number 2 behind Jordan.
Okay,
listen,
I would get
last year,
LeBron.
they were
I get LeBron.
like
I'm saying
number
LeBron the
4
best.
in the number 2, 3, 4.
okay, before he got hurt, I got you. But he still wouldn't win a
So
championship.
let's just say that.
Okay, but listen. Okay, but this is my thing. This is my thing, though. You have a healthy Kawhi. In the playoffs before he got hurt.
All right, Kawhi.
And they would have played the Lakers. The Warriors would have beat the fuck out of them. They weren't winning a championship last year. So they would have made the playoffs.
They would have beat the fuck out of the whoever we played for the Raptors if they did.
Yeah,
But
first of all, the Warriors would have got past Houston if
they got past Houston. What do you mean? He was hurt. Kevin Durant was hurt. He went out game 5. They had 6 and 7, and that was an ultimate choke play by the Rockets. Now the year before last, I get you. This year, the Rockets just weren't a good team.
Let's just say
so
this.
don't use the Rockets.
Let's just say this.
New topic.
Toronto got.
We're going to
Toronto.
whenever I'm right, niggas go to new topics because they know I'm right. Niggas just divert. Niggas love deflecting. No, that's what I'm saying. Like when I'm right, niggas go, let's talk about football.
Yes.
Let's talk about the Saints. Let's talk about LSU. When Izzy is right, niggas want to deflect. But it's love, and I'm used to it. So let's go to your new topic.
Can he trust the Nets over basketball?
Listen, but I'm
Has he ever
accurate
played a
though.
sport?
Listen, you played in high school. What NFL team did you play for? When did you play for the Pelicans? When did you fucking play for the Charlotte Hornets?
When did you play baseball?
Wait. Did you play for the Bobcats or the Hornets? Did you play for the Bobcats or the Hornets? Did you play for the Memphis? Did you play for Memphis Grizzlies? Or did you play for the Vancouver Grizzlies? If you didn't play for either, hey, listen, you played for high school. High school niggas not about to tell me about some shit after life. Listen, if that's the only argument you have, if that's the only argument you've ever had
in high school.
If that's the only argument you have, I respect that. But let's get back to the conversation. Only thing I said was LeBron was only one gonna win a champion. Like this. Okay, so how do we go from this? How do we go from I said LeBron James is only he won with a championship.
You like
You got a Hall of Famer in our midst.
Okay, this thing about my position right here. Okay, so I said.
So let me call difference for a second and just say.
Hey, I'm gonna shut up.
It sounds like you were hating for a second there. Like,
You know, LeBron. I didn't say the facts.
Hating on your LB.
The streets say you
Hating
hate
on your
real life.
LB, but you know.
The streets say you hate real
No,
life.
what I will say.
So you hate real life.
It was funny. It was funny as a motherfucker.
I guess I don't call him a handsome man alive when they want to, but I guess I'm a hater. But that's love. I respect that. He's the handsomest man alive. Hey, look at my line, brother. The most handsome nigga in America. Who says that? Like, my nigga Tobias here, I'm not going to say no shit. I'm like, Tobias, this is my brother. He from Shreveport, and I love him.
Tobias is a motherfucking American pimp.
Wait. Shut up.
Shout out to fucking, hey man, Baltimore. Oh, is he?
Yo, this was Shaw Watson. Baltimore, Maryland, baby. West side, where we at?
Yes.
15 years later, not much has changed. Let me just throw that out there.
But that shit's so funny. Some ice, man.
So
Go get you some ice.
hey, what can we say?
Nothing. You don't got shit to say. I'm right. Fuck.
Lakers winning the championship this year. Lakers in 6.
This guy over here is smart. He knows a lot.
Lakers in
very
6.
smart,
They're going
very
to beat the
smart.
Clippers in 7, and then there will probably.
That would be amazing. That would be the playoffs.
They will
I want to
definitely
see.
be.
That would be the
That's
playoffs.
going to be, and I will be out there at one of those games.
You can talk sports.
I'm gonna be out there in LA. I might not be at the game, but I'll be out there.
I really want to go to that. I think the Lakers got Southern playing at their game on the 29th of December. I want to go to that for real.
Oh yeah, no.
Hey, we have a guy here who's in the Southern Sports Hall of Fame as of November 8th.
We have a Hall of Famer.
We have a Hall of Famer.
Hey, the person, if you knew what sport he was going in for, you would definitely not believe it.
Tiger Woods, y'all.
Tiger Woods.
I would think like maybe like not.
Neighbor. Yes. He is a neighbor. He is a neighbor.
He was a good football player out here, and in the music is okay, but this nigga go in the Hall of Fame for golf.
He got his own mic. He good.
He makes his bread off of fucking golf. Talk about that.
Mike Chick. What's
Yes.
your name? Boy, Wayne Burke from College Park, Georgia.
Hey, College Park.
You know what I'm saying? Straight out got rolling on that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
You
gonna have to speak into the mic, baby. You gonna speak up? Gotta speak up, man.
Speak up.
Because of all the noise. Because of all the noise, you gotta speak.
You used to other mics that pick up everything, huh?
Yeah. I ain't nothing like that.
The thing about it is picking up everything. That's the problem. That is the problem.
So I gotta speak up loud. Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, they hear you. I just want to make sure they hear you.
Okay, bet. What y'all got for me? What kind of
Baby,
questions?
so you tell me about your travels of lately, baby. As a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Famer.
Well, I just got
on the
back
tour.
from Tokyo.
On the
Just
tour.
got back from Tokyo. I was in South Korea the last 2 weeks, so I did that little 2 weeks.
I saw you next to Uncle Dubs.
Oh yeah, Uncle Dubs, man, Tiger Woods, man. You know, he give him big congrats on his 82nd win. You know, and just to be in the field, see him the week before, how he prepared, and end up winning the golf tournament. It's just amazing, man. Just, you know, he opened the doors for so many people with golf. You know, he changed the whole game of golf. I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Hey, so quick question for you. What do you think has made the difference?
Like leather and wood.
Please. You know,
Smell good like leather and wood.
You know what I mean? Because it seemed for a minute like he couldn't get his game back. It was injury after injury. And, you know.
Yeah, so, you know, your body is not made to swing like that, be able to rotate.
Yeah.
You're doing this rotation all the time. You're hitting 500-600 balls a day. So over a course of 20 years, you know, they're gonna wear and tear on your body. So the talent was always there. You know, he was always the best in the world. But his body wouldn't let him do what he needed to do. So now that he's healthy, he don't hit it as far or can do the things he used to be able to do physically, but he can outthink the course. You know, he's better than everybody else between the ears. You know, he don't get distracted.
So where
he put in the work and he do it the right way, man. He just, you know, it's just.
I'm trying to get into
I just
it
know
either.
Tiger won his 82nd golf tournament, and that ties the best all-time winner.
Yes.
Right.
You know, that's all I know. People fail to realize once you know how to hit the golf ball, that's the easy part compared to the mental part of the golf. You got to be mentally, like, you're doing physics every shot. And then if you're thinking about anything else, you can't play good golf. If you rush into the golf course, you can't play good golf. Nope. Golf is a game not like built on adrenaline. It's built on skills. You got to be athletic.
Yes.
But you got to be able to think. So if you have 150 yards and it's into the wind, it's gonna play longer than that, especially based on the temperature. If it's cold, the ball not gonna fly as far. Right. If it's hot, the ball gonna fly further. You know, if it's downwind, the ball gonna go further.
Yes.
Depending on how much spin you're gonna put on the ball, the lie.
That boy good.
So
He's using all the technical terms.
So you have to think your way around the golf course. So that's why I say Tiger is so good, because he's able to think his way around the golf course and you know, maximize on his talents.
Yeah.
Hey man, you know what you're talking about, baby. Yeah, I try to hook up with your boy, man. That shit's just too hard, bro.
You know, I'm glad to call you
Yes.
my brother today.
I'm proud of you, man. Like every time
He didn't want to call me his line brother for the last 15 years.
No,
Yes.
Today.
Today I made him proud. The only day I made you proud.
Today, actually, you know what?
It be like that sometimes.
You know, when we was in Chicago, you know, because I live in Chicago now, you know,
Yes.
He came up and he got me tickets to the what was it, the BMW
Yeah,
Classic?
the BMW championship.
Championship thing, and I saw him out there and he was doing his thing.
Yeah, that shit. I was proud of you,
I was like,
dude, when you gonna come back to the Honda, man? So I can come see you again, nigga.
Yeah.
I was like, yo.
Yeah, these boys been supporting me for a minute. Ivan Joe, big salute, man. Ivan Joe came and watched me play when I was in college.
Yes,
you know
I did.
What I'm saying?
We did. We followed you. We followed you.
It's only 2 people that never came and watched me, like my frat brothers who came and watched me play, and that's Ivan Joe and
I guess it's
Myron,
3. I guess it's 3.
Myron Fraser.
I guess it's 3 because you forget about Biggs.
Your roommate
Biggs was out there.
Watched me play when I was in college.
Des was out there.
Des was there.
Des was out there. Yeah, he actually beat us out there.
Roommate Tobias ain't come? I didn't know.
All 3 of us out there. He was like, yeah, bro, that boy doing good out here.
Well, I'm gonna say my AC. Put it
Yeah.
But, you know, but a lot of people, they just show you that golf wasn't relevant back then. You know what I'm saying? So they just showing you the growth. The growth of golf.
We gave you that name for a reason, man. That line name for a reason, man. We believed in you.
Yeah. So I appreciate that, man. This is all a blessing, man. I'm glad I came to Southern University.
I'm glad you. I'm glad you are a brother, man. I'm glad you came through. I was proud of you, man.
Yeah. I got my dog over here, Tobias with Trey, man. That was my roommate, 301 Jones Hall. I met this boy in front of the union. We were getting our keys.
By the way, this boy is 15 years, so it's a big anniversary.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna let them get that one out. I'm gonna let them get that one out. You know what? Hey, they nephews, baby. Hey, I was a part of that.
He called his like, I'm gonna let him have it.
Hey, man. Hey,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, but I met Tobias back in August 2002.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? We were getting our keys to get our dorm room, and I was up front, and he was kind of behind me, and we ended up getting the same suite.
Okay, guys.
And
sorry not to interrupt you, but they're calling the new city.
It's all good, man. Hey, he reminiscing, baby. This
Yeah,
so you go ahead. You go ahead. How your business, baby?
Just wanted to let the people know.
I think this is big.
DQ leaving, man. DQ gone. All right, you out.
Hey, he gotta do noob shit. He gotta do noob shit. I get you, baby.
Hey, but they is going live outside.
Yeah,
The funny thing about it though, we thought we was gonna have to beat up Wayne because he had like a platinum FUBU. I remember his whole outfit. He had a great platinum FUBU shirt on.
You know,
some
yes.
joints. And me, my boy, Roy, and my mama was in line. And he was in front of us. He kept looking back. We like, bro, we gonna have to beat this dude up. We didn't know he was gonna be our roommate. Go back to the back, checking in our room. I saw his dad, but I ain't seen him. I'm like, okay, well maybe he's staying near our room or whatever. So we get in our room. His dad and my mom talking, and my mom was like, you know, he here on a golf scholarship. Next thing you know, it's Wayne. I was like, this nigga play golf? He don't fit the golf description.
Nah, he does
you
not.
really talk to him, because you know him, he know golf like the back of his hand. And he used to always say one thing that stuck with me now that made me want to learn. Man, the business deals happen on the golf course.
Yeah, true.
Happen on the
True.
golf course.
That is true.
So
That is factual. 100.
And I didn't realize that till I started working in business. Everybody that I meet in business, they like, man, let's go play a round of golf. And now it goes back to what Wayne used to say, man, all the business deals happen on golf.
yes, sir, man. Listen at me, man. I ain't gonna steer you the wrong way, man. I ain't gonna do it on purpose, you know. But yeah, met that boy and we kicked it. We were roommates, man. We had a long run. If you was a female here at Southern University back in 2002,
before we got married.
He American pimp for a reason, baby.
From 2002 to
2007.
Yeah, I mean,
we had a good run.
We had a great run.
We had a good run.
Y'all did. Y'all boys doing y'all thing, man. Y'all boys do y'all thing, man. I was proud to call y'all boys my nephews. I was like, these niggas go hard,
I want
man.
to say something about Ivy. Like online, we hated Ivy. Like as a whole,
hated him.
I said that. I said that. I know.
Hated.
We hated
Like, man, we'll never be hollering at him when we get off.
That's my dog.
As soon as we crossed,
Hey, I got you, baby. You there? You there?
as soon as we crossed, he was like one of the first people that we really started kicking with for us, like older bros. And I never forget when I went to Miami. It was probably like this had to be like 2009. And he had just moved to West Palm, and I like, bro, I'm coming down. And I don't know, I think West Palm was like an hour and 45.
Yeah, about an hour.
He was in Miami before I got there. He said, yo, I'm here, where you at? I like, man, my flight just landed. Him and my frat brother Money, and we kicked it the whole weekend. He took off work to come down
And I was like, that stood out to me because I like that says a lot about a brother that he gonna miss money just to come kick it with me, just to bullshit, just to go out, have some drinks, look at some chicks, when he can be back making some bread.
Well, you my nigga, man.
Yeah, that stood
I'm
out
gonna tell
to me.
y'all a different side of Ivy, man. So
This Nick Hall, y'all. This Nick Hall.
I'm Nick Hall, Trey Clark, swimming from Kappa.
Yes.
So the Ivy I knew, we were both from DR. And
Yes.
the Ivy I knew, this was the dude that had me getting him. This is back in the day. This was before he got in the gym. It's fat Ivy.
Yes.
Just before you get in, a couple of the pictures y'all was putting up, I was like, man, what, y'all didn't get my permission to put the fat Joe up, man. Y'all ain't get permission to do that shit.
He been grinding.
Oh, yeah,
This is fat Ivy. And so, he had me doing a lot of things, getting him a lot of stuff.
Well, you know,
In
Lafayette, 45 minutes away from the city.
He had me getting colossal burgers with extra onion straws every Wednesday.
Yes.
If I didn't,
yes,
it was deadly for me.
The piper has to be paid.
If I didn't get it.
The piper definitely has to be paid.
But all online, I was like, man, I hate this nigga. Damn colossal burgers. He gonna have a heart attack. But after line, man, you realize Ivy was the bad guy because he had to be a bad guy. It's a process, and the process is for a reason. And you really appreciate it.
We kind of talked.
You really appreciate that.
We talked about it earlier a little bit, and it was just one of those things where the people that get it the worst, like you one of the ones that got it the worst, is because niggas truly fuck with you and knew you weren't going nowhere. Like, hey, this Hall brother, he ain't going nowhere. We can fuck with him. If we need something that seems extreme, that's the nigga. And hey, pick one of your line brothers.
Well, he picked all of us a couple nights.
But you know what I'm saying?
He wanted all of us.
And on the flip side, as far as me, because like again, this will be the second time I said it on this podcast, but it was one of those things where me and your DP were going at it in class every day. I'm like, bro, we gotta fuck these niggas up, man. Like we gotta go harder, bro. Do what you want to do. Just do what you want to do. I'm like, nah, man, these niggas gonna hate me, bro. I don't want to be that dude. Like I remember niggas like, I was like, I hated these niggas, and I don't want to go too hard, and they be like, I just don't fuck with you, nigga.
Ain't like it's the way you did it, man. It really was beneficial because we hated you online, but I don't know nobody hated you offline.
Hey man, I'm a cool nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
After the finish was all love, so I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like it really was just about I want y'all to be respected.
Was like, man,
I
didn't like him online, and I still don't like him offline.
This is the one line that I am a part of, and I want these dudes to be respected. Yeah. And in order to do that,
14, baby.
Yes.
15 years.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, in order to do that, they gotta go through some things.
Yeah.
But y'all had some fun too. We brought you over to LSU a couple times.
Yeah. Had to go get some.
That was fun.
Oh yeah.
That was a good night.
It was.
Although it ended bad, because I think that was the day. Wasn't that?
No, that was the whole little.
Wasn't that the bill?
Whole little week.
Wasn't that the bill night?
I don't know, man. I don't know if it was the bill night. The bill night.
Because like I remember us having fun.
Yeah, that's where it started from.
I remember it being fun, but
from.
like Myron's in the back of the car. Yeah. Y'all go ahead and get on back over there.
You know, it started with E. Lawson. E. Lawson, he
Survive.
came over to the house. Came to the house and he managed group of breaks. And so,
Oh yeah, when we called it.
it was everybody was in there toasting. And Myron called us at like 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, y'all come over here, come wash my car. I'm sitting there throwing up. Myron's like, I got you. And look, I just remember sitting in the car while he went to talk to Myron. Like, I guess he told him I was in the car throwing up. And I remember waking up while Myron was washing the car. He was like, Myron, he wants to pay the bill too. That's all I remember. I ain't gonna lie, I do remember it. I never told my LBs I remember it. I do slip.
Yes.
I got a story I just thought about. I gotta tell.
But I
get you, baby. Hey,
this is a story.
Hey, you know the funny thing about it, when that happened, I was like, yes. I ain't by myself no more. Cause like now they ain't gonna just hate me. Yeah, I can take a step back there. I was like, yeah, go
I got a story. I remember that same thing when Nick was like, we was like, man, I'm about to quit. That nigga Nick said, bro, my brother pledged and his name online. I ain't quitting. When I looked at him, I was like, man, this nigga smaller than me. I like, I gotta stay. But the story I gotta tell is crazy.
Hey, I'm gonna let you get that. I'm gonna let you get it, but I will say that was kind of the thing when we was online. It would be like, man, how that nigga made it? If that nigga made it, I ain't gonna know.
I used to say that about Tobias.
Nope.
How these niggas over here?
But the story I gotta tell my wife, she told me to say something. This is fall 03. They had a parade in St. Martinsville. It was me, Ivan, Myron, and Biggs.
Yeah.
We went down. So this was when Hypnotic was big back then.
Y'all took him.
We saved you from some niggas that day too.
They saved me, but they fucked over me. So the first people we get down there, when we get down there, we see my sister-in-law, my wife now, and a couple Deltas. My wife wasn't a Delta at the time, but it was a couple Deltas. So I'm over there talking to her. And so we running, I'm thinking it's just a good chill time. Ivy come on there tapping in the back, say, big guy, come walk with me. So I'm like, all right, cool. I don't like going to get ice or drink for niggas. Oh, I don't like doing it. He like, man, carry this cooler. So my girl them behind me, and the whole time I'm carrying it, they don't know. They like, man, why you doing this shit? So the whole time I'm looking like a flunky, just carrying shit. So we stopped. They said, man, just put that down. So we go there and walk and meet some dudes, and these dudes, they was noobs. I know them now. They was really trying to get at me, but Myron was like, nah, but he just one of the homies and just chilling. So, once they walked away, I said, man, pick up that cool again, walk with it. So this parade is at least 3 miles. So I'm walking 3 miles. My wife now and her sister-in-law and a bunch of like 10 Deltas, they seeing me do this. I'm like, man, I feel so played. Then so we stopped.
Hey, you forget that you drove us down too.
Then I drove them down. So then we stopped. Yes. So I'm like, okay, it's over with. This the part that really drove me. So we stopped. We sitting, me and my girl talking. I would come back over the tap. Hey man, I cuffed him to go fix her a drink. Why my girl looking? I just like, man. So I had to go pull them the whole time. In my body, I'm crying. But I'm like, man. So she like, you online? And that's what I went on and told her. I like, yeah, I'm online. Like I didn't want to say nothing, but I had to say something just to make up how I was looking.
He can't hold water.
I could. Yes. I could. That was the first person I told.
Hey, but I will say, we did it on purpose, man. We knew that was gonna hurt you.
But to this day, my girl, every time she see how she think about it, she's like, you really made you do it? I'm like, yeah, bro. But that was good times. It was good times.
Hey, we had a good time that day. It was a good time. Like, hey, we picked you that day for a reason.
But I say that to say, but going through all that, it really has made me a better man in life, because I can't go too much into Kappa, but one thing about Kappa, it breaks you down and makes you a better man. Yeah. And so it's nothing, going through it, you think it's personal, but once you get offline, it's nothing personal.
It ain't never personal.
It's just to push you to your limits.
I always tell motherfuckers, bro, if it was personal, you would have never made line. Period.
It's just a process.
I'm just trying to bring it out you.
Right. So now when you see dudes, you be like, man, ain't nothing. It don't even bother you.
Nope.
It don't even bother you.
Like, motherfucker, it's funny. Like, every once in a while, someone like bump into me. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, baby, I pledge, baby.
Right. It's nothing.
That ain't nothing, baby. I pledge.
But online, the whole time, you're like, when I get offline, I'm gonna kick this dude ass. As soon as you cross.
Hey, you know what's funny? Hey, you know, I guess I'll take a moment of silence, you know, for my man Ellis, because like, literally, I hated that nigga. He was that nigga. Like, you know the saying, like, you know, he told me no. Well, that nigga told me no. So I hated that nigga, bro. But when I got offline, man, he was
same thing. When I got offline, kick it.
Matter of fact, I will pink today for him. Cause I know he would have been like, oh, you ain't gay. You ain't gay. Why you gonna put your pinky up? I was like, I'm gonna put my pink on there, nigga.
You seen my jackets for tomorrow?
Nah, I haven't seen them all.
Rest in peace, a legend.
Yeah, legend, definitely. A-Said, Alpha Sigma, Southern University.
Ellis.
You know what I'm saying? Waterproof, legend.
Saying he just like, I hate him, but when I got off, me and him used to go fishing.
I think it is. I think he was a junior. I think he was a junior.
We used to go fishing once we got offline. I'm like, that.
Matter of fact, you know what? That's the crazy thing, bro. Like, before he died, like right before he died, I was like, yo, man, I see you boys fishing, man. When next time I come home, I want to fish too. It was like, oh man, just hit me when you get it.
Right.
And literally 2 weeks later, cause it was December he went fishing.
Right.
It was like early December he went fishing. I was like, yo, man, when I get back, I want to do that. It's like, man, just hit me when we always go, cause him and
DJ.
Groove Kid went.
Yeah, Groove Kid.
Yeah, man. They went fishing. I was like, yo, man, I want to do that shit when I come. He's like, yo, just hit me when you do. And literally,
I've been asking.
Couple weeks
I've
later.
been asking my line brothers to go fishing for at least 10 years, and none of them Negroes.
I go fishing all the time.
Well, Wayne, you outdoors, man.
Look, you can't miss me, man, from the golf.
But Wayne only
you know what I'm saying?
He only does
Streets,
fishing and hunting in Alabama. Also in Atlanta.
Education system.
I don't know what
you can't
fishing they
miss
have
me,
in Atlanta,
man.
but that's the only
Fishing,
way this
hunting,
Negro fishes.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you can't miss me, man. Jack of
Wayne
all
like that
trades.
hunting right now.
Old school car. You know what I'm saying? You can't miss me.
How you like Dallas, man? You still in Dallas?
Oh yeah, man. I'm in Dallas, man. I'm hardly there. I did 34 weeks on the road last year.
Don't fuck with your boy, man. You come down to Florida, man?
We ain't been coming to Florida lately. We've been playing good, so we've been taking that little stretch off.
Baby, you know, hey, I'm gonna give you a clap on that, baby.
Hey, man.
You gonna clap that up, baby. 'Cause, you know, I want you to get that money, man.
Hey, I never thought I'd be in the spot where I'm at now, man. You know, I remember on this yard at one time, or not even on the yard, staying with Tobias. We were roommates. We was all
I raised
booked.
Wayne. He won't say that, but I raised.
Man,
I taught Wayne everything he knows. Me and my boy Roy, we taught Wayne everything.
Him and Roy, everything they know. Hey, you know, that's how you learn anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a prop. I took a little soft from him. I took a little soft from somebody else.
We taught Wayne everything.
All my homies, all the people I grew up with, love this, love that, and then you got this gumbo pot where you have all me where you can't miss.
The one thing about it,
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody from Shreveport loved Wayne like he was from Shreveport. Like our crew is like we real tight, but everybody from they don't even look at him like that's Tobias' college roommate, Tobias' frat brother. It's like that's Wayne. We call him ATL in Shreveport.
Yeah, ATL.
Yeah, ATL.
Yes, sir.
But his family, like his mom, like I look at her like my mom, like sweet lady.
You good, baby? That's
so
me.
He family, Nick family. You know, like all my boys, we accept each other. You know, that's one thing about the frat, cause pledging like all my boys, they don't know too much about fraternity, but going through it, coming, they see it like, man, it ain't what I thought, and I like, bro, no. You get the watered down version. You thinking all Kappas are, no disrespect to the community, the gay community, but you think all Kappas are, it's like, no, it's some real dudes in there. Just cause we ain't on the street stuff, we still solid men, individuals.
That's that mean you ain't on the street shit, cause like my uncle was a
For
real
real.
street nigga.
No, but I'm just saying, that's how they look at it,
He
though.
sig too,
Yeah, but
baby.
that's how they
Real
look at
street
it. I can
nigga.
go from state to state, you know what I'm saying, anywhere.
You know what I'm
Be
saying?
by
Like,
myself.
my
Solo
mom
dolo,
was like,
they
yeah,
already know
yo,
what it is.
But
your
Kappa
uncle
is-
was like,
it's
he was a
good
gangster.
dude.
And I was like, hey, he was
It teach you a lot of principles and it makes you a better man. But I gotta give a shout out to my boy, T-Boy. He be dropping that knowledge. I know, I know kind of probably, this won't be our job, I just had to give it to him.
Hey, bro,
T-Boy really be on the gram dropping some knowledge with the relationship. And he had one, I think, I don't know, the day before yesterday about the, with
Hey,
the,
T-Boy, you know, you might as well get on it. I mean, you
with the friends.
I mean, you be dropping a lot of knowledge, baby.
That was a deep one because me and my girl, we saw that and I was like, we don't do my wife don't have male friends, I don't have female friends. But I like, that is kind of like it's like a 50-50 taboo situation because you don't know, because I went to school, a lot of chicks that I'm cool with, that they really my females, but out of respect of my woman, I don't talk to them. And she got dudes that she, went to school with that she don't talk to, but it's kind of crazy when we saw that, we was like, when you out with your woman and you see a dude tap her, you automatically like, who this nigga is? Like, what's up? You know? But you never know. But he posted him like, that was like a real solid, I thought it was like something that need to be talked about.
Oh yeah. T-Boy coming to the building. I got two stories about T-Boy.
What you got going on about T-Boy?
When we was online, man, we was in that bit one day. T-Boy, everybody was in there, him and E. Lawson. And,
Lawson, where Lawson at, man? Where E. Lawson at, man?
Last time I saw him, he came to the golf tournament down in San Antonio.
That's what's up.
But E. Lawson, man,
he a legend.
But and
T-Boy,
every time I always be like, I text message guys and I be like, you ain't holler at me. Hashtag E. Lawson boys, because he always be on your voicemail. And like when you're online, hey, so-and-so ain't holler at me. So-and-so ain't holler at Myron, you ain't holler. Bush, you a real nigga, you hollering at me.
man, he took care of me while I was online, man. I really appreciate that. And the second one is, what's the name of that book, man? I came on the lot one day, man. T-Boy had, Game Recognized Game. He had this book.
We have an author.
He had this
at the
book.
table now.
And he was like, man, I got this book, man. I want you to check it out. I said, you wrote it? He was like, yeah. I was like, shit, sign my shit. So he signed it right then. And I was never a person that just gonna read a whole bunch of books like just for leisure. I only do it because I had to. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I wasn't never really getting no books to just go and read them. But that book, I started reading like the first couple pages, and I all goddamn in, boy.
Everybody said the same.
Right here. Shit, y'all gotta go get it, man. You still got copies of it?
Yeah, man, it's available as an ebook. Copies are available at my website, terryduran.com. So yeah, that's really that book really is what set me on the path to giving the relationship advice.
That book fire.
But it's ironic that you said that because when I was writing the book, I was consciously thinking about. I know most people don't like to read, so I was like, man, I want to write a book that I can be the people that hate to read or never read a book. I want to be their favorite author.
Yeah.
And so that was kind of the premise behind the book.
Congratulations on that, because you did that for me, man.
Yeah, you know, like I'm a former reading teacher, so when I would read stories to my students, I would get a real good sense of what people liked and disliked about stories. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you'll start a story off and it's real interesting, then it gets real boring. So with Game Recognized Game, I wanted it to be a situation where if you look at the cover, it's instantly gonna get your attention. And
instantly. First thing he said was, "Hey, what you see when you look at this book cover?" And I was like, "No." He asked me, "How many women do you see in this book cover?" And I was like, 2. He was like, "You don't see that one in the door?" And I look, you can see the shadow. You can see the shadow. And I was like, "Damn." I gotta see what's going on in this book right here. So that's how it caught my attention with the book cover.
Yeah, like with the cover of the book, it depicts a really important scene in the story, where one of the main characters is in his office doing some inappropriate shit with an intern, and a chick he been fucking starts beating on the door. So the intern on my cover is trying to pull up her thong with one hand and put on her shoe with the other. So it's such a crisis type situation, but it's so player at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Yes. When I released the book, I would go discuss it with like book clubs and groups of women, and it would start out with questions about the book, but it would eventually, why men cheat? Why men do this? Why men that? And so I found myself trying to explain the male perspective on how we approach things, because a lot of women seem to think that men sit around trying to think of ways to hurt them, or we sitting at home coming, how can I break my girl's heart, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the furthest thing from the truth.
Facts.
So there are a lot of dudes that pander to women and portray men like all men are out here trying to get over on you and you can't trust them and they not worthy. When I know a lot of cats that's quality dudes, that's good husbands, that's good fathers. We all have bad sides. We all do things that we not the most proudest of, but overall, I say we pretty solid men. And so I appreciate the fact that solid dudes feel like I represent their perspective accurately. You know what I mean? Like, and so on social media, it breeds a lot of negativity. You know, on my comment section, a lot of women, they really think I hate women. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really think I'm a dictator to my wife, and I you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm some evil type dude, and it's like, man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we laugh because I'm like, man, people that know me in real life follow me. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know who my wife was and how we were on campus. Like, I'm not fronting or pretending to be something. Like, but I want to be able to show people what real men deal with when it comes to dating, so women can put themselves in a position to get wifed up. You know what I mean? Because the dudes, I know all of them got the credentials to be good husbands and fathers. So the last thing you want to do from a female perspective is to be operating in a way that gets you cut off by a quality dude.
I got a question.
You better learn how to cook. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I got a question.
Hey, you gotta learn how to cook. If you learn how to cook, you're gonna be all right. I mean, good cook, not those, out the box. Learn how to cook. Take the time to learn how to cook.
And I know microwave.
No, you learn how to cook. Hey, they're gonna.
I got a real question since we got T-Boyd on here. I don't know if you covered it yet, but if you haven't, I would like you to ask the question like, say if a man he got all the qualities. I'm sorry, he got all the qualities. He works. He come home, take care of his kids. He helps with the clothes, wash dishes, does everything. Help with the bills, but he step out every blue moon. Does that really makes him a bad man? Because me and my wife had this conversation probably like 2 months ago, and I was just asking. I was like, I haven't cheated, but I'm just saying, like, if a man step out, but he does everything right, that one flaw he has, is he a bad guy because of that one flaw?
I don't think one thing automatically qualifies you as a bad person.
Right.
When you talk about whether somebody's good or bad, that's obviously a real subjective thing.
Right.
But in general, most people, they weigh your good versus your bad.
Right.
And so the way that I view it, cheating is a real sensitive subject.
Right.
A lot of people get worked up whenever it comes up.
Right.
But the reality of it is, like, the way that I view it, if a man can cheat on you and you not notice anything in your lifestyle, there's no change in how he provide for his family, how he take care, all the things that you just mentioned, well, then he can't be that bad.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, is he perfect? No. Is he the worst man on earth? No. Hell no.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and a lot of women don't have the real perspective on that.
Right.
Like, you need to go talk to them women in the battered women's shelter that are afraid of their man, that done got their fucking head knocked off. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you with a man where you don't ever have to fear him, he could be hot at you.
Right.
And he ain't never finna threaten you or ball up his fist or come at you sideways.
Right.
Like, women don't really place value on it or don't really think about it. But man, to a woman that's getting her ass whooped, that is priceless.
But the flip side to that is, you know how we think. If your woman cheat, it's over with.
Well,
we ain't giving them no benefit of that.
That's true. But I think that's largely a reflection of how men and women feel about sex.
Right. True.
Like,
True.
We met at one of the biggest HBCUs in the country. So we know good and well that a dude can love one chick, your girl's out of town, you love your girl, but you fucking and getting head from other chicks. It don't change how you feel about your
But
girl.
I also say, I think it's a bigger dichotomy on that, in the sense that it's easy for them to have sex.
Right.
Like, we have to work at it.
Right.
They don't have to work
That's an
at it.
aspect of it too.
You know what I'm saying? They could just be friendly and they don't even have to be attractive. They just have to be friendly.
But they gotta really like
Truthfully,
about the dude to cheat, because a woman, a wife.
See, you talking about cheating. I'm talking about just having sex.
Oh, no.
If a chick just want to have sex, she can do it whenever she wants to.
The way that women feel about sex in general, like, you can tell.
That's why they can't be players.
They make you wait a certain time. They try to leverage it to get love, relationships, etc. Like, you're not making the chick jump through hoops to give you some head
at all.
Text me after the party, and it's on. Like, we're very simple when it comes to that.
And we don't like nothing about it, but the women, they have to like something about that dude.
So from a male perspective, like, when a guy gets caught cheating, and he's saying, man, I don't care about her, it was just some head. He's being 100% real. But for most women, we know that they not just rent.
No. When they do something, they do something.
Dick on demand, they hold since they 15.
Right.
But they don't take it.
Right.
You would talk to a woman and she ain't had sex in 11 months.
Right.
And you like, you ain't got no head, no nothing. No, I was working on myself. I'm not passing up head for 11 months, Nathaniel.
11 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the only month I done went without sex is involuntary. I was in basic training. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's for the dudes that's popping, you're not willingly going celibate and giving up sex or whatnot. You do that while you working on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So it shows how carefree we are when it comes to this. And so when we talk about cheating, women can't be like, it's an equal thing, when everything y'all do show that y'all don't treat sex the way that men do. And so I'm one of the few people that bring up that perspective and actually explain it and articulate it. Like, man, y'all can't be inconsistent and tell us a guy has to court me, he has to take me on dates, he has to do all this to be able to hopefully get some sex. When men is like, man, you gotta take my number and be cute.
No, because I had a real conversation with my girl and her friends about that, and I was just like, if a dude do everything, take care of the bills, pay everything, but he step out every blue moon, is he a dog? But they make it seem like you wrong.
To me, a dog is a dude that is just blatantly disrespectful with what he's doing. He's cheating. He don't give a care. He don't give a. One thing that never gets really taken into context is the effort men put into keeping they dirt away from their wife or their woman. Like when you just got women showing up at your job and your husband's out there just doing the food. But when you got a dude,
he out there doing the food.
That's wrong.
Yes, he was.
Like there's certain dudes. Where if you heard he was getting
That's
divorced,
wild.
you'll
That's
be
wild.
like, man,
That is wild.
He was fucking up.
Right.
He's wild. He was wilding.
And there's some dudes, if you heard he was cheating, you'll be like, what? I can't believe it. True. Because of how he handles himself. You know what I mean? Like, so there's a difference. There's a difference between somebody that in the NBA they get a flagrant foul 1 week and it's like, oh, it ain't. But somebody that got their 7th flagrant foul,
right.
you're gonna be like, man, he intended to hurt him. He wasn't trying to do it. He's a bad player. So it's that type of thing. It has to be placed in context against your normal character. You know what I mean? And when we talk about cheating, I always, it always gets talked about like men just cheat because they wanted to cheat. They just did it because they wanted to do it. And it's like, nah, hold on. Everything we do, we got a reason behind it. Right. There's a reason you bought them shoes. Right. There's a reason you bought that car. There's a reason you moved in that neighborhood. So how is it all of a sudden when we talk about cheating, there's no reason behind it?
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like that's inconsistent with reality. So when we talking about why men cheat and the things that actually lead to it, most cheating happens because somebody's unhappy with what they experiencing in a relationship. True. You know, and they handle it different. Some people try to resolve the issue. Some people are just passive aggressive and don't say nothing and just act out. You know, like there are ways that you should handle it or at least try to handle it. But that's generally the common denominator of somebody that gets to that point. Because I get asked all the time, why would a man risk his family? Well, shit. To me, if he cheated and tried to keep it a secret, he wasn't trying to lose his family. He wasn't cheating thinking, man, I just want to pay alimony and child support and have to struggle to get my kids. Like, he's not thinking about that. He's frustrated with what he's dealing with, trying to get some of those needs met. True. You know what I mean? And have that possibility of getting that pleasure without losing his family, without risking it all. Like, so to me, that's the perspective that kind of gets lost, because whenever you bring up cheating, the comments overwhelmingly become, a cheater, you should never cheat, you should never this.
Like we had a real come out like, bro, if a dude do everything, take care of the bills, he step out every blue moon, he ain't a dog. That's just like he made a mistake, you know. But dudes on the flip side, first time a woman make a mistake, she go to the movies with a nigga. It's over with. You like this nigga. Because your girl, I know my woman ain't randomly going to the movies with a nigga. She went to the movie, she really liked the nigga. What movie I went to saw? Oh, we went to saw Black and Blue. Oh yeah, you really wanted to see that? Yeah. So I know how it goes.
I mean, you know what else give you like being a side dude? Like if you ever have side dude experience, you get the real perspective on cheating. You know what I mean? Like, and so I'm able to give a perspective that most people are unwilling to talk about because it comes with negativity.
I didn't know if you covered that on your page, but I wanted to ask.
I try, man. Yeah. The conversations often get deflected, but what about this? But what about me? And like, so it's hard to stay on topic. But yeah, I've talked about it. I don't think a person cheating disqualifies all the good qualities that they present or bring to a relationship.
But the one you did about friends, that was a real one right there. I felt that because it's a lot of dudes that have female friends be in a relationship.
We're gonna have to bring that up. But that post. Yeah. That's what you did? You posted that?
That was a real.
Yeah. We're gonna bring that up.
Was Latoya Luck? Was it a video she was shooting?
It was a video. I don't know who was in the video, but it was a video that I got saw where it showed like the friend touching the dude and hugging up all on him.
Cause like you out, I tell so me and my wife was out last week. We went to the movies and went out to eat, and we went to a bar to have some drinks, and a guy passed by and he just tapped on the shoulder. It wasn't disrespectful because he spoke to me as he was coming up, but he just like tapped on the shoulder and threw the deuce and whatever. And so when he left, I was like, who was it? And she was like, oh, that's just a guy I went to school with. And I was just like, okay. But a couple days later, I see that post and I showed it to her. And I was just like, dang, you remember we just talking about friends? But me and her don't do that, but I was just like, it's a lot of relationships where women have male friends and guys have female friends. But I was just like, it's kind of like me personally, I couldn't be a female friend because I know my intentions. Like, I can't sit up and talk to you on the phone. I'll be like, oh yeah. I'm gonna see the weakness, and I'm gonna try to slide in. So I can't do it.
Yeah, see, I struggle with that too.
And I think like a dude, so I know if my woman have a male friend and she talking to him about what's going on, this nigga finna slide in, you know.
So it's not always like people become platonic friends based off circumstances. You may, yeah. I mean, because it could be like, for example, like it could be a chick that got a baby by one of my partners. Right. So out of respect, I can cut off the shoot my shot. Yeah. I can see her every time, like, ooh, she fine.
But see, all the female friends I have are my boys, old ladies.
Yeah. So it's automatic. Yeah. You have an incentive to keep it there. Right. Like I always struggle with. I fucked all my friends where there was none of the extra. Like so it is a struggle. I ain't gonna lie. It can be a struggle, but it can also be possible if there's effort put into it. You know what I mean? Like because being married, my wife got several friends that I would fuck if I was single. You know what I'm saying? Like friends, family members that I ain't finna I ain't finna fuck up my home, disrespecting my marriage like that. But it ain't like I'm unhappy if you say she's coming to the party or to get together. Hey, text my wife, come through. Yes. Wifey's friends is coming. You know, the one that was in the tights. I'm with you. So I'm trying to throw alley-oops to my partners on the ones that I can't get to. You know what I mean? Like so.
Yeah, I'm like you.
That temptation is always gonna be there, especially for a dude that's been successful with women. Right. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you can be in an environment like Southern University and actually be successful with women and not go other places and not instantly see the most attractive woman in the room. True that. Figure out who you would fuck if you was, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if you just chilling, even if you let her make it, the thoughts are there.
Yeah, the thoughts.
Those are facts. All facts.
Women that's checking you out, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just how you handle it becomes different. You're mature. You got more to lose. You don't have the time to really entertain it. You know what I mean? Like, so.
See, that's how I keep it. Like, if I see you out, we can run it all day. But I can't sit on the phone and text you and stuff like that. Because I know mine. If we talk and I see any kind of weakness that your dude doing, I'm sliding in. Oh, he ain't doing that? Oh, all right. He ain't taking you out? Okay, I'm going to help you out. So, I know if my woman tell another dude, oh, yeah, Tobias ain't taking me out, he ain't doing this. oh, what you doing right now? Oh, let's go get somebody to eat. And he slided just off him taking out to eat. The pussy with. And he got us. So I'm like, no, we ain't doing this. But I know that poster, my best friend, he got a lot of female friends. He ain't messing with them. But I was like, bro, how you do this? And I was just like, well, I couldn't do that. It's hard. It's tough. So I'll be like, I know my boundaries. I'm like, you know what? You're not going to have male friends. I'm not going to have female. Now, we see some people out that you know, it's cool. You can talk to them. But phone and comes in, no, we ain't doing none of that.
That's real. You know what I'm saying? Like, long as it's something that y'all agree upon and it works for both of y'all, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that, setting the expectations for a relationship should be done mutually. So you can discuss it. So you can be like, man, well, I don't think that's cool. Like, I have homeboys that we text every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can come up with a system that works for y'all. Like, and so there's no just cookie cutter. This is how you should do it. It should be based off how y'all's personalities and y'all sensibilities, what y'all really care about. Like, some people don't mind. Like Ty. I can't tell Ty she's auto mega, she's cool with, and everybody. I can't be like, you can't have no male homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you'd be a dick at that point.
Conflicts with who she is.
Right. Now you gotta be open minded.
Yeah, you gotta identify for who you are with. You know what I mean? Like, but if you with somebody that has been having dudes trying to fuck them their whole life, she should be able to handle it. You know what I'm saying? She should be to deal with dudes who can't try that. Nah, I'm married. No, I got a husband. Whatever the case may be.
Because in your mind, you have to know, not to cut you out, but in your mind, you have to know, like, I got a nice woman. Niggas gonna shoot at. So I ain't tripping on that. But if it's 10 o'clock at night, a dude texts you, hey, what's going on?
Nah, it should always be respect.
Really after 7 o'clock, niggas should be texting you. It's business hours. Like Red said on Temptation, my business hours are from 9 to 5. That's business hours.
that's going above.
Right.
That's something you would expect from like high school,
Right.
or even some college.
Getting frosty
where you
out
got
there,
the dude that's just talking to a chick all day and all that. Like that's usually the dude that's the hopeless romantic that struggles with women. I don't know any dudes that's really out here fucking chicks that do that. You know what I mean? That's just a platonic. I'm gonna be your home. Nah,
Like when we out, if she see a dude that she know, I don't trip then. I'll be like, it's cool, you know. But when we get on the phone, that's a problem. But if we out, we in the club and dude come talk, I'll walk with like, you think I'll be right back. You know, I ain't tripping because you are from here. You may know different dudes. Like we go back home, I may know a bunch of chicks, so it ain't no problem. But the phone conversation, that's no problem. Cause I know how they go. Cause I know me. I'm a player. I think with the player mindset.
Yes.
You know, I know how they go. But I felt that I had to bring that because that was a good one right there. I really felt that.
Already. Well, I mean, shit, nigga. I don't know if you want to get the people how to get in touch with you. Do you want to get the people how to get in touch with you? I know T-Boy does.
Yeah,
we're gonna let T-Boy.
You know, but if y'all have any distribution business out there in the world, you can add me at Tobias McCray. I have a distribution company with Zapp's Potato Chips, and I have a distribution company with Turner Industries. So if you ever want distribution contracts, you can always reach out to me. And I'm trying to grow in the marijuana industry in Louisiana, but it's kind of tight right now. So you know, just reach out. Shout out to Ivan.
Already, man.
And shout out to E.
Yeah. Go.
I know if Ivan mess with you, you solid.
Hell yeah. Get the people how to get in touch with you, T-Boy.
My primary place is Instagram at Terry Duron, TRYDERON. All my material, my books can be purchased or downloaded at terryduron.com.
Yes.
What y'all talking about, man?
Well, we were talking about relationships just now. It's all good, you know. And as always, you know, you definitely hit us up at HT Squared Pod on IG and Twitter. Contact, like, share, subscribe, do what you do. I mean, it's been a lively interview, lively session. You know, I don't even know if we over with yet. We have a Jamaican princess coming through.
Jamaican princess?
But this is Southern University's homecoming.
Swear 14, 15 years. You know how we do it.
Sit down if you want to. Go ahead, sit down.
Come on. He got the livest party tonight. We going to fuck with him. He a good dude. We got the old bro in the building. They about to drop some knowledge. Yo.
So we got two new guys that just sat down. I'm gonna let you guys. We're gonna go in deference order. We're gonna let y'all introduce yourself. Y'all have any handles that y'all want the people to reach out to you on? Go ahead and get that as well. But I know the young man has one. We go. Hey, I'm gonna see if my profile has one. I don't know. Another 99 nigga right here.
Sweet Nuke 6 on Instagram.
Yes.
Look, when y'all ready to talk some real shit about marriage and about, you know, shit you done wrong and how to repair, y'all let me know.
Yes.
Demetrius Magruder. My Instagram handle is demetrius.magruder at Instagram. I'm one half of the Elevate group. We are an event-based company out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. We have a party tonight called Influence at the Hilton downtown. You can follow me at elevatebatonrouge.com to see any of our other future events.
Already. What did you say? Elevate.com? I would definitely be on that. I'll be on that tonight. All right, dude.
ELEV8.com.
Good deal. So, I mean, shit, man. I mean, it's early on a Friday evening on homecoming. What you boys got going on? I mean, y'all got any experience, anything you want to express about today? You know what I'm saying? As far as at least, you know.
For me, I can say.
You already talked your shit last night about being the best DP. I'll be honest with you.
I personally feel like I'm the best DP in Alpha Sigma history.
Yeah, I'm
top 3 without question.
I'm gonna let Myron. I'm gonna deference that to Myron on that one.
I'm gonna say Myron Frazier was the best DP.
And down Jarrell, but we're gonna let that go.
I'm not gonna argue.
I'm gonna let the young man get his shit off.
I'm not gonna argue who's won.
Yes.
I know I'm top 3, not debated.
I personally feel like I'm one.
All right, so speaking as an old head, spring '99. Wow. Ellis Collins wasn't.
Hey, bro, I got on peak today because of Ellis.
Multiple times.
I got on peak for Ellis today because I know he would been fucking with me.
A lot of people come from and I'm sure Demetrius would agree. It's a lot of people that he trained, throughout the years.
That hurt. That touched me. When I got that email and that call, I was like, not Ellis, man. I literally texted that nigga 2 weeks ago, like, yo, when I come home, I'm gonna go fishing with y'all. Yeah, y'all went fishing like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, yo, y'all catching some fucking redfish. I want that. I want in on that. He was like, oh, just hit me up next time.
Yeah, man. Ellis was like the glue, man. Ellis was, to Alpha Sigma, he was the glue. Like, any generation of Alpha Sigma that Ellis came in contact with, like.
And everyone fucked with him, even like the really old heads.
90s guys, really old heads.
The really old 80s, 70s.
He was the one person
actually helped me bring in the line in 2018.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was the one person that, while he may have came through the 90s, he can reach back to the 80s, 70s.
Everyone fucked with him. Everyone respected him.
Not have any kind of community.
And that was my nigga. We got each other through NBA school, bro. That was my nigga, man. I was passing along tests to him. He was passing along tests to me. We was getting it. We was doing noob shit, baby. Yes. My nigga. Bro, we got in that fucking program. And I never forget, we was like, we went and had lunch one day. It was like, yo, you in this class, such. I was like, we just took that test. Bro, we got a test this weekend. I got you, baby. Hey, on that econ shit, you need to pass that along, my nigga. And baby, a year and a half later, we were done. A year and a half later, we were done. We was in that bitch together, baby. And I was like, man, that's my nigga, man. And I mentioned this earlier, like, that was the nigga that told me no. I hated that nigga.
And sometimes you need that.
He told me no. Like, I was online and he was like, yo, if you had moved out, if you had done such and such and such and such, you would be pledging these boys. I was like, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
Yeah, you got your.
I'm like, all right, well, I don't fuck with you. But then I get offline, I fuck with that nigga hard. That was my dude, man. Like, that hurt me. Like, that was one of the niggas I always say, bro. I mentioned a couple times, like, I never thought it would be a time I come home and he wouldn't be here. And when it happened, I was like, I never thought it would be a time I'd come home and Ellis wouldn't be here.
I feel like the way we come together, not just since his passing, really, embody that spirit of coming together. Nobody doesn't really know each other. You may not be connected personally, but you see each other and you really.
Oh yeah, man, y'all my niggas, bro. It's a family, man. You know how families are, man. You in and out.
Every time.
But we're gonna get on a lot of topics, man. You got a dope party coming on tonight. I mean, what can I expect tonight, baby?
It's gonna be an incredible experience. We got several hundred beautiful women.
And I'm a fan of women.
Ours and Keith and me. Oh yeah, we definitely got Ofo in the building. Alpha Sigma Ofo in the building. We're celebrating 15 years in the bar.
15 years, that's a long time, but 20 years a bit more.
Yeah.
20 years is a bit more, but look.
Yes.
Just realize that.
Hey, bro, you gotta respect your elders, baby. Hell yeah, already, man. I appreciate that, man. We appreciate what y'all boys did for us. 99 had a heavy hand in our line. So, like, when they were started talking about, 99, 20 of this year, I was like, you know what, fuck it, man. It's been 6 years since I did homecoming. I missed mine because of a hurricane. This is a good enough reason why not to come home for 99. There was a big hand in our process. Even like Beans. Beans wasn't even on the DP, wasn't on the team per se, but he was there just about every night. It was like, what the fuck, man? This nigga didn't leave us alone, man. Like, why are you here?
Why are you here?
And then like fuck around. The job I have now, man. Like when I went for an interview, he worked for the same company, but he didn't work in South Florida. Tell you how crazy shit is. I went for the interview in West Palm. He works in fucking Jacksonville. Just so happened, he was down in West Palm for a networking thing for his job, and I'm sitting in the cafeteria with like my recruiter, and I see this nigga walk past. I'm like, man, that nigga look like Beans. I know this nigga work in like Florida, but and then like the guy that was like our interviewer was like, yo, do you know his name? I was like, yeah. I had to think for a second. I was like, Brian Tosin. He's like, oh, let me look him up. Oh yeah, he here. I am him. Let him know, like, hey, if he's free in like an hour when you're done, I'll bring you to him. And literally, an hour later, me and Beans just kicking it on my interview in West Palm Beach. They're like, yo, we might as well go fuck out tonight. And we went and hung out that night.
That's an Alpha Sigma experience, man. Like, so for me, I'm in the Army. So I'm in the Army, I'm a judge advocate.
Yes.
So I was at training in January this past year. And this dude, he wasn't a noob, but he went to law school in California. Like, this was to me, like, my first real world experience with, like, pleasure and being named Alpha Sigma had a super effect on my life. So in the Army, like, he was a commander. So as a new dude in the Army, you gotta talk to the commander. It's either really bad or really good. I'd only been there like a week, so it could have only been really bad. He blew me the sign like, hey, I looked at your file, I saw you went to Southern, I knew that you was a noob. I hit up Kellen Aranda. Kellen Aranda said you was a good dude. Anything you need, I got you. Now, Kellen realistically shouldn't know me. He played 11 years before.
But
because of the bond that we got at Alpha Sigma, he was able to put the good work.
I never forget, we went out to LA in 03. And there's a lot, unbeknownst to me, there's a lot of Alpha Sigma niggas in LA. Old niggas. And like, our shit, when we walked on campus, it was some, what's UCLA? UCLA is like a single letter chapter. It was like, yeah, Alpha Sigma, oh yeah, we know y'all. We heard of y'all. And we were good. Like, yo. Then we walk into like the chapter, the frat house. The old cats, like the Laurel Reef winners of the chapter, Alpha Sigma niggas. Man, it was love, right? Like, it was a nigga from like 36 in his wheelchair from Shreveport talking his shit when he heard us. He was like, y'all boys from Southern? Yeah. Like, boy, man, bruh, it was love. I guess we
Alpha Sigma side.
Hell yeah, bro. Alpha Sigma, we respect it everywhere we go. And I put like this, I put it on my chest. Like, I don't have no fear. Wherever I go, I be like, nigga, I'm Alpha Sigma.
Every time, bro.
And if you got questions, ask about me. You got some people. You got some people that know some people that know someone for Alpha Sigma. They know me.
Every time.
But I think we can go ahead and have to like make a close on this episode of Hot Takes and Half Truth. I'm gonna definitely make it a little more eloquent when I do it. But again, go ahead, get the people again where you can get you, because we definitely want you to be successful.
You have me at elevategroup.com. That's ELEV8.com for all your evening soiree events in the Louisiana area.
Fuck with my nigga, man. And
okay, also tonight we have Influence is a homecoming party for the Southern University Homecoming 2019. We almost sold out, so you need to get at the Eventbrite. It's Influence, SUHC.
You got two more in there for your boy and my boy, me and my boy?
I got you.
My nigga, man. That's my nigga right there. And just like that, we're done. Try to do better next time. From the two of us to all of you, we'll talk to you next time.